got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. Relegation is not a potion, blue is the color, football is the game, winning is high, is high. Relegation is not a potion, blue is the color, football is the game, winning is high, is high. No matter what we defend, Chelsea is the name, we are the pride of London. No matter how we suffer, you know me, sir, I will stop being blue. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. Yes, we will never stop, stop, till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop till we are top. We will never stop till we are top. Chelsea will never stop till we are top. This is another day in this week. I welcome you to my live broadcast today. How are you doing? Yeah, I know in Africa now, it's gonna be in the evening. Everyone will be preparing to go to bed, isn't it? Yeah. Here in Western Australia, it is 3:16 a.m. Saturday. 3:16 a.m. Saturday. My name remains the same. I am Benga Afolayan. And don't forget, blue is the color, chess is the name, and football is the game. I welcome you to my program, live broadcast, Benga Afolayan, live broadcast. We are already in the weekend here, and I know that in a few hours, you will be ushered into the weekend. And as you can see, this month of August is running to an end. I know some of you have some important things that you have in mind, maybe to do, or maybe to achieve, or maybe to get, maybe to grab. And you are still panting. Maybe those things will come into fulfillment, or maybe you'll be able to grab those things. You are still worried. I have good news for you. Nothing is impossible for God to do. Just believe and pray to your God. God will answer you. So I welcome you to my live broadcast today. Today is 24. It's 24 from my side of August 2024. And I know it's still 23. 23 of August out there. I want to greet all people, all Chelsea fans, all my followers in the comment section. I can see Sparks Plays on YouTube. I can see Sparks Plays on YouTube. What is going on Doctor? Okay, nothing. I can see Mr. Akin Osh. Okay, I don't want to be Yoruba. It's very, very, when it comes to sand or names, we don't joke with it. So, Mr. Oluwadamilare Isaiah, I recognize you. Joseph Udonji, I recognize you. OP, maybe that is Okpe. I don't even know. They use shorthand these days. Prince Adebayo Nuruddin, Mr. Bumidaramola, good evening. Yeah, and good morning over there. Ekale, Kingsley Shemani, yeah, okay. No, it's responding to the focus title for this live broadcast. And the question is, should Mudryk still be given more time? Before I begin to talk about Mahmoud, I'm a Chelsea fan. Oh. Owolafe Olabidemi, thank God, Lukaku is finally leaving Chelsea. Lukaku, here we go. Yeah, I know all of you guys will want Lukaku to leave on time. Eh? You want Lukaku to leave on time. Um, Lukaku will leave and is on his way. So let's let us let him be. Eh? Let us let him live peacefully. Um, so we will talk about we will talk about Lukaku later, but I have something I want us to quickly talk about. Oh, Peter, one day I'm following you from Morovia. I'm following you from Morovia, Liberia. God bless the people of Morovia. You know what to do as we have started, please. As you are dropping comment, please let's keep sharing this live broadcast. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Thank you. I will come back to the comment section. Let me quickly, before we dive into the main focus of the live broadcast today, let me quickly talk about this thing that I observed a few minutes ago. Some minutes ago, I tried to post something on my page, and I said, in the post, I said, brag about your dad. In the post, I said, brag about your dad. In the post, I said, brag about your dad. And a number of people started trying to brag about their dad. Some said their father are no more. Their fathers are no more, but um, they are still what they are still remembering the good things he did when he was alive, and some are so are not were showing a kind of nonchalant attitude towards their fathers. Even as I was, as the post says, okay, brag about your dad. They say I cannot brag my dad. My dad is not so good. My dad is this. My dad is that. But one comment really struck me when I read it. And that's why I quickly want to talk about father before we start our program. I will read the comment I will not mention the name, but I will read the comment. The person said, and I read, It is sad I can't brag about him because he wasn't there for me, though he's still alive, but doesn't know anything about me. I don't want to be like him. I am still in school sponsoring myself for my education. Only my mom is there with her prayer supporting me. Let me read it again. The person commented that it is sad. I can't brag about him because he wasn't there for me. Though he's still alive but doesn't know anything about me. I don't want to be like him. I am still in school, sponsoring myself for my education. Only my mom is there with her prayer supporting me. So when I read this, honestly, because I was preparing for live broadcast at that particular time, when I read it, I was emotional inside me. You know, for a person, for a child to write something like this about his father, in a public forum, that speaks a lot. That really speaks a lot. It means that the guy is being hurt by what his dad has done. And that's why I want to appeal to all fathers who could be hearing me now. I know some of some of Chelsea fans, some of us, we are fathers. So I'm appealing to you, please take care of your children. We'll start from fathers. Fathers in the house and fathers who are going to watch this video. I'm appealing to you. Please take care of your children. Take care of their moms. Take care of your wives. But today, I'm not going to that area. Please take care of your children. I am embittered to read this comment that this guy actually wrote down. Please take care of them. This is a Chelsea program actually, but I'm just using this medium to really address this issue. Please take care of your children. It's not everything. It's not everything that is with around money. Not everything is about money. Yes, as a father, you may not have money, but that does not mean that you must not what? Have caring attitude towards your own children. Yes. Please do that. I don't want to say much. You have to be responsible as fathers. You need to take care of your children, you take care of your wife. If you cannot take care of your wives, if you cannot take care of your children, don't even get married in the first place. So you could see this person is talking from the perspective of oughtness, real oughtness. To say this publicly, I don't want to mention the name of that person, and because I've not gotten consent from that person, and that's why I just read his comment. I cannot mention his name. So if you want to be, if you are really a responsible father, you must be able to take care of your home, of your children, of your wife. That's your what? That's your primary obligation. And like I've said, it's not everything that is all about money. If you don't even have money, you will have what? Good words from your mouth. This guy is really struggling even to make ends meet. Even he's sending himself to school. Of course, he's not going to be the first person that will send himself to school, actually. But he's saying that he has a father, but his father is not even what? Is not alive. That's what it means. His father is living, but he's not alive to him. So be responsible. Be responsible. Be responsible. And to children, to all children who have been hurt, I'm appealing to all you guys, both men and women, out there who have been hurt by your parents. Please, Ejebure, calm down. Calm down. For the mere fact that your dad has hurt you or is hurting you does not mean that what? You should reject him. No, don't reject your dad. You cannot reject your dad. You cannot replace your dad. Even though, even if your dad is wicked, you can't replace him. You can't reject him. Of course, you can create boundary, but you can't reject him. You can't replace him. The connection between a parent and child is so profound and is an enduring one. It's so profound and it's an enduring one. The connection between a father and his child is so profound. Sometimes I used to say that it is even inexplainable, indescribable. It transcends flaws. It transcends flaws and challenges. So the connection between both of you transcends what? Flaws and challenges. The relationship is so deep. I know because you are hot, that's why you are saying that. To the person who wrote that, I know you are hot. But I want to appeal to you to calm down. To calm down because you can't replace him and you can't reject him. The bonding is so fundamental and irreplaceable. You can pray for him, for God to touch his heart, and for him to do what he's expected to do, to perform his own role, to perform his obligatory duty. That's what I would say about that. So please, let's be responsible. To fathers, to all fathers out there, be responsible. To mothers out there, be responsible. Be responsible. Be responsive to your obligation to your children. God bless you. Now, let's talk about Mudryk. We will come back to the updates about Lukaku later, but I want us to really talk about Mudryk. This is the first time I'm saying the name of Joy, one of our Chelsea coins. Joy Iziengbe Ozanwoyi. Sorry if I butcher your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my sister. Let me just stay on my lane on that Joy. The other names are difficult for me to pronounce. Don't mind it. Don't mind my accent. It's difficult for me. So thank you, Miss Joy. You know, Miss Joy is also one of our queens in Chelsea fan base. In fact, if you go to a wall, you will laugh and laugh and laugh. She's so brutal. She's one man army. Joy is one woman army. Let me put it like that, because she may not like me using man. So Joy Izengbe. Okay, I think I can pronounce Izengbe. Joy Izengbe is one woman army. She's so brutal, and honestly, sometimes she's she's brutal. She's rugged in the way she addresses issues, but she's a lovely lady. She's a lovely lady. She's a lovely lady, and I used to read a lot of stuff on her wall, and she's doing great for herself. So it's good to see you here, my sister Joy Izengbe Ozanwoyi. More time where you could see what she wrote. She wrote what more time where. I want us to watch this clip before I continue about Mudryk. It's about Mudryk. It's about Mudryk. It's about Mudryk. Mr. Sadiq Kayode Bashi Kale. It's about Mudryk. Let's watch this video, then I'll come back. Mudryk kept coming to my subconsciousness throughout the first half. Why? Well, his name kept bubbling in my brain because I could see a boy with a lot of skills. Because I could see a lot of skills. I saw a boy talented with a lot of footballing skills. He's so gifted. But the problem is finalizing. This is the decision to make something happen. That is the problem. Imagine someone who controls the ball, dribble the first person, dribble the second person, and for him maybe to give pass, or for him to shoot. That becomes a real problem for Mudryk, and that's what has been happening. You see the way he controls the ball, superb, excellent. The way he bodies the opponent, cool. The way he runs, I love it. Although that is not excellent, but I love it. It's not slow. But the problem is making that final decision. I hope we all heard what I said there. The problem is making that final decision. That's the problem of Mudryk. He will dribble. He will run and run and run. But to make that final decision is his problem. And that was what Enzo Maresca said yesterday. That was what he said. Oh, Mr. Azante Mitokpe. Here is Mr. Azante Mitokpe, one of the winners yesterday. Good evening, sir. Thank you for yesterday, sir. Mudryk has the skills, which was confirmed by Enzo Maresca. And he said they will help him with his decision making. Let's give him time. Okay. Mr. Godfrey, he's a good player. Let's give him more time. Okay. So I will open the door so that people will join the conversations. If you want to join the conversation with me, I will send the link just follow the links so that you can also join me in the conversation about Mudryk and other issues that we are going to debate today. Yeah. Um, so I'm sending the invite link so you can check the comment section. If you want to join, you can join. Um, so Mr. Oluwafemi wrote this. He said, Dr. Gbenga Afolayan, even if we give Modric endless time to change, he will not get better. Modric's depot game against Liverpool was the only Chelsea game that really impressed me as a fan. Seems like some superstar are spiritual. Seemed like some superstar are spiritual attacked the moment they joined Chelsea due to a cause associated with pressure. Players at Chelsea with similar issues include Shevchenko, Torres, and Pato. Hmm. My brother, tried to go through memory lane about some of our players, our former players who once had problems that Modric is having. Thank you, Mr. Femi. Uh, Mr. Sparks play is in the house.
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly,
How
Mr.
are you
Sparks.
doing today? How are you doing, brother?
I am good, bro.
Do you hear
What
about
can
the?
you say about the about today's topic? Should Modric still be given more time in Chelsea?
Okay, this is a hard one. This is a hard one. But I have to say, I mean, he's been here for what, 3 years now, right?
Yes, three
Three
years, three
years,
seasons.
and I think, yeah, I think he should stay. Yeah, we should give him more time because he's very young. He's been rough through the times, and he went to like he's been having a rough time with different coaches, like from Graham Potter to Frank Lampard to Mauricio Pochettino, and now to Maresca. So I think he should give him more time. Give this man about give him about 2 more years, 3 more years, and see the result.
Okay, maybe. So he has used 3 seasons in Chelsea now,
Yeah.
and what you are saying is that we should still give him more time
Yes.
to adapt.
Yeah.
But there are other people who are saying that, okay, how many time are we going to give him? Like Mr. Femi Ulubo Omoyele said,
Mm,
that even if we give him more time,
mm.
that he's not pretty sure that he's going to change. Do you believe that? Do you agree with that?
I believe what that he should change. Yes, yes, I believe he will change. If not, okay, look, all right. Worst case, okay. Let's say he don't do very good in two. Let's say, all right, okay. Let's say he don't do good in 2 years. Okay, then we look for a different winger. Maybe bring Rafael Leao or bring Nico Williams, whoever it may be. But as of right now, I think we should give Mudryk a chance. Yes, I know he's been making, he's struggling, but still. He is very young. He needs to adapt the system first because he's been through different systems with 3 managers and it doesn't work out. So hopefully it works out with Enzo Maresca and then they might work with him.
Yeah, because what Maresca said, what Maresca said yesterday or after the match was that the problem of Modric is not quality because he's a quality player.
Yeah.
That his problem is what this final decision making. That he's so poor in making decision. That final decision.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem. The final is like he makes like the worst decisions that doesn't make sense. But But
So
I think,
and
but I
yeah,
think he's very young. Should give him more time. If Enzo and the staff of the coach work with him very hard and they train him and be a better player, then he'll be 100% good.
yeah, because if you watched last night's match, I still watch some highlights there. The guy really tried. Honestly, there was some parts that I missed. Um, Mr. True. Mr. Mr. True Nigeria said, I
The
think it's
ball is
Mr.
very
Emmanuel.
good.
He said, "Who says he's a quality player is lying to him." Yes, actually, Enzo Maresca said yesterday. The coach said yesterday that he's a quality player. Like, he's a quality player with poor decision making.
Yeah.
That was what Maresca said yesterday, and
Mhm.
he said he needs help. He said he needs help. So, and he's willing to help him.
Yeah.
He said he needs help and he's willing to help him. So that's what. And for me, I said something around. I said something related to that, something similar to that, even before Maresca spoke yesterday in his post interview. Uh, I said that for me, I think maybe I should play it so that you guys play it. Let me play it. Of Mudryk kept
One
coming to
second,
my
Listen. One second.
subconsciousness throughout the force of why, where his name kept bubbling in my brain because I could see a boy with a lot of skills. Because I could see a lot of skills. I saw a boy talented with a lot of footballing skills. He's so gifted, but the problem is finalizing, finalizing. This is the decision to make something happen. That is the problem. Imagine someone who controls the ball, dribble the first person, dribble the
And
second
another.
person, and for him maybe to pass, to give pass, or for him to shoot. That becomes a real problem for Modric, and that's what has been happening. You see the way he controls the ball, superb, excellent. The way what he bodies the opponent, cool. The way he runs, I love it. Although that is not excellent, but I love it. It's not slow, but the problem is making that final decision. So that was what I said in one of my when I was on live yesterday.
Can
Um,
I?
you are welcome, Mr. Emmanuel. Okay, you are there.
Yes, yes, I am here now, Doctor.
All
I
right.
have said it several times on this podcast that Modric is not a finished player. Yesterday, he played 90 minutes, and I was glad he did. And everybody saw exactly what I was saying. I just listened to what you said, and you know what it reminds me of? What you just said that you said yesterday, right? Mother remind me of a ball jogger on the street that can do all the artistry with the ball. But when you put him on the pitch to play football,
Hmm.
he's lost. I don't know if you can connect with this or if other viewers can connect with what I'm saying. Because sometimes we look at all those ball joggers, they do all the artistry with the ball on the back, and some of us confuse them to think, whoa, they'll be excellent footballers. No, they are just ball entertainers. They can entertain us with the ball, but they are not footballers. That is what I say, Modric, after yesterday's game. Because everyone seems to think his decision making is wrong. And I don't think it's what it is. Because as a footballer, you would know when to pass, when to shoot. Yes, you can make a pass that is not accurate. From time to time, you may or may get it right or wrong. But with him, yesterday we saw Modric dribbling somebody. It's like he has not left the person. The ball is getting caught between his legs. is running into people. And I'm saying to myself, is this boy a footballer? Because when you watch somebody entertaining you with the ball, like I said, they can do all the artistry with the ball. They are always static. They hardly move from one position. And that was where Mudryk took me to. And I think in his young age, he had done so much of that. And now when it comes to the pitch to play, he struggles. Talking about running, he's got the speed, he's got everything. But again, even with that, the end product is not there. And I was thinking in my mind one time, if we brought Modric to the middle, where he's a bit comfortable, he can go on the left, he can go on the right, which is the role he plays more with Ukraine, would he be more comfortable? I doubt it, because when I watched the game against Inter Milan on Stamford Bridge, when he won that ball and he ran with it all the way into the 18 box, and the weak shot he took when he could have easily passed, knowing that he's exhausted himself, right, from winning the ball, just tells it all. His is not about a player that's low in confidence. That's my opinion. Because a player that's low in confidence, you will still see sometimes where he gets it right. But with Modric, I struggle to see. But what I'm struggling with is nobody is saying, Modric, you're going to go on loan. That's the thing I'm struggling with. Because he's still got 6 years on his contract. He could easily go on loan and go and develop himself much better, even if it means him stepping into the championship in England. That's what I would do, because Chelsea is just too big a club for him to think it's 18 months now that they will continue to take him as a passenger. Because one of the things I've said to Maresca is he cannot try to carry any player that is not in form. Because that's where you lose your credibility and integrity as a coach. Because the players know who is in form and who is not. But I was surprised yesterday about the comment he made about Noni Madueke. We have said in this podcast that he is our informed player. But he said yesterday the only reason why he's not playing Noni is because Noni is not given 100% in training. And or something related in that context. I said to myself, right now, there are players who never give 100% in training, but on match day, you will see them. Eden Hazard was one of them. If you go and ask Eden Hazard colleague when he played, but when he's on the pitch, you see him as the most informed player. Any coach would have that over a player that will give 100%. So I still ask the question, why is Noni not starting any of our games yet? This is the second game we're playing. He brought Pedro Neto. He started. He came in the first game, sorry. He started the second game. These guys are not in form. I would not be surprised if this guy who came in the other day, the Portuguese player, what's his name again? Just gone off my head.
Vega.
Yeah? No.
Yeah, Felix.
Felix. Yes.
Felix.
Yeah. If he starts him on Saturday, I will not be surprised and leave Noni on the bench. If it's just to develop him psychologically, I can get it, but I don't think he's going to be helping the young man's confidence. That's just all I've got to say about Modric and what happened yesterday. But again, I'm proud. I'm proud to say about Vega. I said it that Vega is my man. People never know. He hasn't even started yet. So my Cowell is going to go on the bench. Don't worry. Watch it. Cowell will go on the bench. Watch. But let's watch.
All right.
Somebody was going to ask me. Spark was going to ask me a question.
Spark.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Mr. Emmanuel is
All
I'm
right,
waiting your question.
Mr. Manuel, you said you will start
Yeah.
Joao Felix over who?
I didn't hear you. Come again, Smack.
You said you will start Joao Felix over who? Madueke or Mudryk?
N- No, 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 no. I will start Noni Madueke before any of the wing players
Like who? Like
because
Pedro?
he's
Or,
before Pedro, before Felix, because he's our informed player right now,
okay, but
whether we
can we?
like it or not.
Okay, but can we put Joao Felix in the number 10? Where
No, no.
why?
I would want to see Palmer play number 10.
But we can. Okay, but Palmer can also play in the wing.
Yeah, Palmer can always play with him, but we're not gonna get the best out of him.
Oh, fair
So
enough.
if I want to play right now, Gay and Jackson are not informed as a striker.
Oh,
So I'd rather put Nkoku in that position and tell Nkoku to interchange with Palmer as the game flows. So they never get caught up because I know Palmer is not going to be able to play first nine. Can never. I saw him yesterday when he came in and he was playing a first nine. He could barely hold on to the ball. I don't know if how many of you noticed it because he's not
yeah,
a ball holder.
I saw that. Yeah, yeah. He's not good.
Yeah. See, guys who followed me, Stack, on this show, they don't joke with my analysis. I mean, Doctor will be able to confirm to that. My analysis has been spot on from the background I have as an agent and as an ex player as well. I don't get sentimental about anything. I'm only interested in the man in form. The man in form is all I'm interested in. If he's not playing well, let somebody else take his place. So my own team is very simple. We do need a proper number nine. We do need a proper number, whether we like it or not. We saw what Gay did yesterday,
Jack,
and
Jack,
yeah, Jackson is not a proper number nine in my
yeah,
own opinion.
he's not
He's a
number 9.
winger, is a winger striker.
Yeah,
The same way Terry Henry started from the wing, then developed his game to become a striker. That's how you get the best out of them. But it's going to be over a period of time. But now what we need is a goal scorer.
like Victor Osimhen.
If Victor, if it's Victor Osimhen we have
Did you,
available right now,
Emmanuel, did you hear the news about Romelu Lukaku to Napoli?
yep, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. So
He's gone.
hopefully that means Victor can come to Chelsea. But we'll see.
Yes, I think that's the hope because what Chelsea did not want to do because of the books, because I did finance and I've always educated some of the fans here that these guys are shrewd businessmen. They didn't want to do a swap deal with Victor and stuff because it doesn't look book on the books. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good as well. So, but I'm glad that they've sorted out Osimhen separately from Victor, from Lukaku. Sorry, they separated the transactions. But I think there must have been a deal in place to say we sell you this and you let us have Osimhen. So, but we'll see what happens in the next 24, 48 hours. Like I
Yeah.
always say to guys here, I don't believe it until it is announced. I know Romano is good with his prediction. I was an agent and I always tell people until the ink has dried on that paper, don't believe what you read.
Okay, so Emmanuel, my question is, what do you think will be the starting 11 against Wolves on Sunday?
Ah, I possibly see him playing Crystal up front. Then he will probably play Palmer in the number 10 position. And because of Nani is trying to prove to him over and over again, I'm your man, he might start with Nani, Felix or Neto on the other side.
Okay.
That's the striking position. I personally don't like. Yesterday we saw that for the first time he recognized that he can play Enzo, Romano, Lave, and Moses Casedo together. It's never going to work. It's got to be one or the other. For me, I have always said on this platform, Enzo is a fine player. But the kind of game we want to play, he's just an upgrade of Jonino that we had. He's an upgrade of Jonino that we had. I'd rather have Enzo come in when we are winning games like he did yesterday. You can see yesterday when we're
Yeah,
winning the game, he was able to open up space.
yeah.
Doctor, do you remember me? Doctor, do you remember me saying this?
Yeah.
previously. That's
Yeah.
when I will bring him in. So counter-attacking football will be most suitable at that time. When the opponents are pressing to equalize or to get back into the game, then he can open up the wings for us with those long passes from the deep. That's how I will play him. For me, I will go with Moses and Chukwemeka to get. No, I
Okay.
said Moses. Romano, sorry. Romano in the deep and Kani Chukwemeka as to have an attacking side to reach.
Okay. In a
That's
situation
what I would do.
whereby
Yeah.
Okay.
we are not leading. So what do you expect the coach to do? Is it to bring in Enzo, or Enzo should sit down on the bench and Casedo and Romeo Lafia? You know,
Yeah,
because
if Kani has not been able to break down the stuff with Palmer in that attacking midfield, because remember we're playing two number six.
yeah,
For me to get the balance right, one of them has to have an attacking intention, while the other one has a more defensive intention, which is Romeo. Romeo is
is
more defensive, right? But Kani can still go and give those defense splitting passes in the
yes, yes,
attacking third,
yes.
and we've
I
seen
agree.
him do it even in the box, and he can still come in and help defensively when we lose the ball.
Or
Okay.
will Maresca use Kane? That's the question.
That's the question, because I noticed the early preseason games he gave Kani was out of breath, and
Yeah.
I personally felt it was because of the heat in America at that time. Now we all in England, we can see that the heat is not that bad. We don't have that kind of heat they have in the heat wave they have in America. So I think it'll be fair for him to give him a chance and see what he can do. Because there's no need playing two six and none of them can score for you. It's just a sheer waste of time. You need one of your six to be able to score goals or assist goals. Like the kind of one we saw Enzo do yesterday. But we need to see that more often and him supporting the play.
Okay. So Emmanuel. So I don't know
Yeah.
if you see, but I have my lineup right here. I don't know if you can see it, right?
Yes, I can't say it very loud. Okay. Let me. Yep. Yep.
All right. So tomorrow's not tomorrow. After tomorrow's, what will be the lineup? So it'll be So do you want Robert Sanchez as a
No,
keeper,
no, no,
or do you
no.
want the one from Villarreal? Because I heard he did very good.
Yes, I will go for him. That's my number one goalkeeper,
All
without a
right. Cause,
shadow of doubt. And
'cause-
I would explain to you why.
why?
Every time he's played, our defense feels assured. They are not confused. They are not waiting for the next mistake to happen from Robert. From Robert.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And
Yeah.
being an agent, I know what I used to play right back up to uni. And I always tell person, even if you break through our defense walls as defenders, we have confidence that you will not beat our last man, which is our goalkeeper. That's what he brings into the team. So I will go for him. And apart from his distribution,
Yeah.
his
So yeah.
distribution as
Yeah.
well is good. So
Yeah.
I will go for him as my number one.
Okay. Let's for the right back. You want Gusto as a right back?
Yes, Gusto will stay in there.
Okay. Left back will be Cucurella. Is that correct?
Yes, Cucurella will stay in there.
Okay. Our center back duos. Do you want Disasi or better Shili as a
No, no,
center?
no, no, no,
Why?
no, no, no. We already said Disasi is leaving. He's already said Disasi is going. He's not in his long term plan. For the
Wait,
short term, it's
is
okay.
he okay? Is he leaving this summer or the next
He's
summer?
not. He's not leaving this summer. It's going to be probably the next window,
The January.
the
Next window.
January window. And
Okay.
I'll tell you why. The Argentinian guy for Boca Juniors is coming, and that guy is a fine, damn right player for 19. Whoa, he blows my mind. I watched the last game he played. He had two assists from central defense, two assists, and he's a baller extraordinary. None of our current central defenders will stand him. He's aggressive, he's powerful, he's strong. That for me was our best signing this season. I'm not even if we get Victor Osimhen. In this window, he was our best. So for now, I will go for Tosi and Vega.
Okay.
Tosi on the right, Vega on the left. That's my play.
All right.
Yeah, and I choose Vega because Vega can bring out the ball. He's tenacious, he's aggressive, and he's a leader.
Yeah, he's a very good. Okay, then for a
Um,
Yeah.
midfield, for a
For
midfield,
midfield, I will
yeah.
go for Romeo as my deep sitting holding player, defensive player, and I'll go for Kani Chukwuemeka. And
Why
I
not?
think I've already.
Why not?
Pardon?
Why not Casado?
No, Casedo is not going to give me the balance I need because one of those two, like I said earlier, has to have a proper attacking intentions to support the four in front of him. Because remember, the way Maresca plays is when Kane leaves to support the attack, one of the fullbacks, preferably Cucurella, right, sits in that position to mop up any counter attack in football. That's how he plays. So we have a three-man taking care of maybe one central defenders. And out of those three don't need to stay with him. One stands and the other is at the back to mop up, which is what Tosi did fantastically yesterday. He had that understanding
I
he
really,
had
I
that
really,
understanding with
I
Vega.
really love his pass to Enzo in
Yeah.
the build up to the goal.
Yep.
The pass from the oh God, that pass. It was a NASA pass.
Yep.
So
He has the potential of doing that. He has the potential of doing that. So those are the two people I will play in the midfield for me.
okay, what about
And
what about number 10 position?
number 10 is Palmer.
Okay, right wing,
Right wing, I'll probably go for
Nani,
Neto or Mani, sorry, Noni. I'll go for Noni on the right.
and then
And
the
for the
left wing.
yesterday, just before you go, yesterday I saw Noni use his right foot to control the ball for
He
that
used
goal
the
he
right.
scored.
He used the
He
Yeah,
right
he
used
uses
the
foot
right foot.
to score.
Yeah,
To
because
score.
yeah,
yeah. And that was really interesting because you don't see him all the time. Because
yeah,
that first touch that came from Enzo, it was his right foot. He used to control it to his left and he banged it with the right. And remember, I've already said on this platform before, I want to see more of that. Yesterday, one of the biggest mistakes Neto made was Neto was just hanging on the wings. He didn't cut in quite a lot. He was just bringing out crosses. Sometimes you've got to be flexible. You got to know when to cut in. You got to know when you're going to take your man on the wing. When the space are there coming, then let your fullback take care of that space that you've created because you're cutting in. That's how they're supposed to play. But I've said that's what I want to see of Nani. He should be able to go on the wings as well. But Nani's problem is he likes to cut in, and sometimes he gets crowded out
yeah.
because his timing is wrong.
Mr.
The
Manuel,
mo-
I think
yes,
Mr. Deyemi is waiting, and I
okay,
want you
no,
also to talk.
okay. Let me finish my lineup for Mr. Stark, right?
All
So
right,
I will go
all
for
right.
Nani. I will go for Neto, and I will go for Christo Nkoku in the number 9 position for now.
You Nkuku in number 9.
Yes.
You
Because
think?
Jackson and Gay are not fit. They are
Do you
not
think?
fit
Okay,
yet.
okay, but the question is, do you think this is gonna work though?
The last
Yes, I
time
think it would work.
he played 9, he was just struggling.
Okay,
Yes,
but what?
I'll tell you why he was struggling because there was no understanding with the person who was playing 10. Because if there was an understanding with the person who was playing 10, they will be interchanging. Because he can also play 10. See, because he's not an out 9, right? When he plays that role, it's just about interchange. I take the space. You should be prepared to take that space when I leave it. It's just the instructions. There are things that needs to come from the manager in order to get the best out of the players. But if it's not coming out of the manager, a tactical player will be able to use their initiative to talk to his colleagues. We saw when Man City played us. This guy and the Brazilian kid, Silva, and the Belgium guy, they switched position before Pep told them to do it because they saw it wasn't working. And as soon as they did the switch, what did we see? Chelsea was in trouble. So sometimes it's about players taking the initiative of what they know will work for them, how they can see the play. So that's all I have to say. Let's let Mr. DME say whatever he has to say, if that's okay for you guys.
All
Thanks,
right.
Stack. I hope I've answered your questions.
Thank you, brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Deyemi,
Doctor, good evening, sir.
good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening.
Oh, how we still on the Mudryk matter? We are switching to the lineup
No,
already.
we are on the Modric matter, but because Mr. Spark shifted the attention to another thing, which is also relevant actually, to the setup, probable setup for Sunday, and that was what Mr. Emmanuel really responded to, because I think Mr. Spark initiated the stuff, and Mr. Emmanuel just responded to it. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So we are still on Modric.
Okay. Well, once again, good evening to
Mr.
my fellow
Mr.
party.
Emmanuel referred to him as an entertainer.
I heard him say that. I heard him say that. First and foremost, let me use the medium to say thank you for me being among the lucky winner of the prediction. I have not had the
Uh,
opportunity to say thank you. Thank you, sir.
let's
God
thank God. Let's thank God. Actually, I never knew it was even you because of the
bless.
name Victor. Victor. So the Victor.
Actually, I am going to call for protests. No panelists should be allowed to take part in our free gift from Doctor.
I didn't know. I didn't know that it was him, because I was telling the people that I've not seen. This name looks familiar, but the Victor there
It's
is
not
not.
the name you recognize.
I don't
So
recognize it.
he played you 419. But congratulations, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, on Mudryk matter, I think this is not the first time we are starting a
Yeah,
conversation
but
around.
Mr. Emmanuel has always been talking about it.
So for me, I don't know. Initially, the very first 6 months that Mudryk spent, as I said the other day that we talked about him, I said his first match, as in his first show a glimpse of maybe there's a player in there. He show all the vibes that are.
Yeah,
There
the
are
game
even the
against Liverpool.
comment,
The
even
games
the
against Liverpool. I felt the same way as
yes,
well. Yeah.
even the commentary of that match, it says that Premiership right back, they have problem now that Mudryk has come, because the first 5 minutes in that match, almost every Liverpool player considered foul against him. He was fat, he was fit, like they couldn't contain him. And immediately after that match, I don't know what happened. Everything just went south.
His
Initially,
problem is psychological. It's psychological.
Initially, we were using the Ukraine war, that him leaving his family, that he comes to England as a young guy, that his family, that maybe because of the war, that is affecting him psychologically. But now he spent 6 months, one season. This is will I say second and a half season now that we are starting. If
Okay.
this season goes,
Mm.
if this season goes, that Mudryk cannot improve on his decision making, I don't know if we are going to count our loss. Is it that maybe they should allow him to go on loan, as Mr. Emmanuel suggested, or we should count this as another loss that we made in signing player, because it's getting frustrating. Like seriously, it's getting frustrating. As much as I like him, because he, if we are talking looking about a skillful player in our current squad now, like skillful. I don't think there's any other forward that has skills like Mudryk. But
Yes,
in
please.
putting it in putting into usage in the field of play, making it to be useful, that is not there. At least, for crying out sake, if you are saying Mudryk is young, he's young. When we signed Hazard is also, we signed Hazard as a young player as well. We signed Hazard like from 21, I think 21 years from Lille. And Hazard never stopped a pedal since he start Premier. He did not drop his ball, like from day one till when he left Chelsea. He never drop his tempo. So like we have given him the grace now, one season, two season. If this season goes by and he did not improve, please, they should allow, because other players that we do complain sef, they don't get the grace, the lasting grace that we are giving Mudryk. For example, see Madueke now. Madueke, everybody was saying he should up his game, up his game. We don't more talk about Mudryk to also up his game. Like we are I don't know, even Stamford Bridge fans, I don't know. They have this kind special treatment for Mudryk. You will see, even despite he play rubbish, they will still be like applauding me. I don't know, maybe they are trying to encourage him. I don't know. But like seriously, anytime they substitute Mudryk,
No, they're trying to encourage him. They're trying to encourage
oh,
him.
They are
okay,
trying
They're
to
trying to
okay.
encourage.
encourage him. Yeah, that's what they do.
They are
There's
trying to
some time
encourage.
that Pochettino will remove him last season. You'll be seeing they will be booing Pochettino like, why did you remove Mudryk? You'll be seeing that vibe that they don't want him to be removed. And from outside, we will see that this guy is not contributing much seriously. But I just want to give you evidence of that going forward, maybe as Enzo Maresca, maybe will be part of how we will see him as a coach, that he bring best out of players. I want to see him, like I want to see his coaching prowess. We have seen some player that before they've played under some coaches and they don't work, but when one coach come and try to work on their psychological part of the game, you will see that he bring the best out of them. For example, Vinicius Junior, he was a rubbish person under Zidane. He was never a serious player like that that they can count on. But immediately Don Carlo coming, I don't know. He bring the
Ancelotti.
best out of that guy. Yes, Carlo Ancelotti bring the best out of finish. And people can bear me
Can
witness.
I can I can
Vinicius,
I can I say something to that about Vinicius Junior?
yes,
Vinicius
sir.
Junior always had the raw talent. He played. You can't play in Brazilian league. We all know that, and you're not going to be good. And you're playing for one of the top three Brazilian team in their league. You cannot. His game adaptation had to do with playing the European way. That's what took him out for a while. And like you rightly said, Carlo had to take him underneath his wing to say, in Europe, oh, this is how we do it. In Brazil, the way you do it might be very okay, but for Europe, this is how I want you to play. And it took him a while. And as soon as he picks it, he's running with it. And I cannot see why after 2 seasons or 1.5 season, like you said, this is the second 2.5 now that Modric is gone. We have not really seen any marked improvement from him. And in order to stop denting his confidence, that is already bad shape right now, let them loan him to a place where the pressure will not be on him. Whether after then he will come. That's just my opinion. But Mr. Adeyemi, continue.
Yeah. So as you have rightly said, like I was also like looking for that if after this season, that's why I say if after this season, with all the
This season are too long, go. We can't wait this season. We have William coming. We need to be making space for all those ones we bought that we're telling them that we'll take them next season. Please. This season is too long. And let's be honest with ourselves. We can't afford to carry passengers in our team. Trust me. You see, Maraska said he only wants 21, 25 players. And those 21, 25 players that he wants to work with has to be the very best that are ready to deliver what he wants. And I totally concur. When people said the guy was brutal, about come on, you need team cohesion, you need team harmony. He has to make decisions. He cannot coach 40 players in how many hours of training. And the way he coaches is hands-on. He's not the kind of manager that sits down, his assistant takes training. No, because he wants each thing he wants to get out of players. And I was watching a podcast that one of our former keeper was involved in. Uh, one of our former goalkeeper was involved in a and he said that what Maresca has done in one game, yeah, shows that we are a better team than what Potechino left behind. And the people who were hosting the podcast were arguing to say no, but you guys drew against Man City at home the last time. You beat Tottenham on and I'm saying, look at these guys, they don't understand football. Football is about having an identity in your team. Maraska, within 1 month, no Chelsea player can tell, or fan, sorry, can tell me they cannot see Chelsea identity as to how they want to play. We all can see it. So all I'm just saying, Maresca should use the right players at his disposal as quickly as possible, rather than focusing on players that he knows in another 6 months, in another 1 year, they're not going to be there. It's just waste of time. That's just my
So
view.
thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Adeyemi, are you there?
I'm
So
there. I'm there.
what is your takeaway, concluding remark?
On Mudryk, right?
Yep.
Yeah. My takeaway from him, as me, I mean, Nene, I want to tamper Joseph with Messi. I don't want to be that. I just like I will still want to. I will still want him to play this season under Maresca. I want to see if Maresca can also improve.
Sorry, I'm putting you in a tight corner.
No problem, sir. No problem. I will still want. I will still want Maresca to work with him this season. I want to see the coaching prowess of Maresca, how he can improve player. So
All right.
let him still coach Modric this season.
All right.
Let's see what he will come out. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you, Mr. Adeyemi. Mr. Daramola, good to see you today. Thank God that your battery is charged.
So that is Nigeria issue, sir.
What can you say about Modric? Should we still give more time to Modric? We have said, I have said that he's a talented player. Mr. Emmanuel quote him. He said he's just an entertainer. So should we still give him more time? Mr. Emmanuel still said that this season is still long, and that he will just advise that
for me,
loan out.
for me, I will just say, Mr. Emmanuel's side, Mr. Emmanuel has lost his patience on him. So you don't want to, Mr. Emmanuel don't want to hear anything begging again. So I think that Mr. Emmanuel is a kind of man that when he say, I'm tired of you, he's tired of that person. So you don't want to listen to anything again. So that's what I see in Mr. Emmanuel. And I think that is good. Yoruba ni ka sọ̀rọ̀ ká bá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọlúwàbí. So that is a good thing.
Yes.
But for me, one thing I just noticed about Mudryk is that I think the guy carry Messi. He have some grace on him. If not, Pochettino will not like him. Maresca come and still want to work with him. But so the only problem he's having now is that his own mentality. Yoruba normally says something. Sorry for saying some words in Yoruba. Ọlọ́mọ tó bá ṣípá nìyá ẹ̀ máa gbé. This guy, does he really want to improve?
No. Can you translate? Can you please translate it? Because we have some people who don't understand Yoruba. Can you translate it in English? Please.
Okay, what I mean is that
they will even keep talking now in the comment section.
So what I mean is that if a baby is crying and if the parent want to carry him or her, if the baby doesn't raise his hands up, the parent will not carry him. So those two coaches that has been in Chelsea, Pochettino, and two of them want to work with this guy. But does this guy ready to improve personally? Does he ready to bring the best out of him? Already we know his ability before we went ahead to hijack him from Arsenal. And we don't know if it is the reason why it has been playing rubbish. Maybe Arsenal has been one of the enemy that has been in one corner causing him not to perform in Chelsea because we hijacked him. But for me, I would like to temper justice like Mr. Adeyemi. I will like. Yes, the reason is this. He did something this season in which I see that maybe he want to improve by cutting his hair. So he used that one to cajole me. Let me just say he used that one to cover my face that okay, I want to improve my game. I want to step up my game. And we can see that our new coach really love him. The way he's making all these error yesterday, he still call his attention. Okay, guy, do this like this. Hardly you will see a coach singularly call a player like him. He's not our key player now. That coach will be calling him, that will be giving him some instruction. And the coach still call him, give him something. Okay, guy, this. So let's just look, really, we have to be very truthful. The season is so long ago. If this guy does it for me, if he doesn't improve till January, let this guy go on loan. Let him go on loan. And the reason why Chelsea is still keeping him is the investment on him. That money is too much. Now, let's just assume that I want to sell this guy. How much do you think other club can pay for this guy? They can't pay nothing less than 30 or 35. So the best thing that Chelsea will do for this guy, if this guy doesn't improve, is to sell him on loan. So let us see how it will be till January. If he doesn't improve, then I will fully support Mr. Manuel 100%. Let him go on loan.
Okay.
So that is what I want to say about Mudryk.
Thank you, Mr. Daramola. Thank you, Mr. Daramola. I want to know whether Mr. Wilson, the proper Chelsea, is still there. Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson.
I can
Are you
hear
there?
you sound and I can hear you sound and clear.
Okay, all right. Over to you.
Mikhailo Mudryk, what a poor boy. For me, yes, for me, I think this guy is suffering from two things. One, I think he is suffering mentally because of what is going on in his country and Ukraine. And then second, he paid too much attention on social media, replying fans who are bantering him, which I don't think is fair for a young player like him. Because yes, I understand you are going through emotional stuff because of your country, the war and everything. And then this guy is the guy. If you look at this guy very well, he used to reply fans on social media, on Instagram. If he score goal, he will now go and post something. Got time. Mark. I can't remember what he said, but I think he was saying something about man time used to rush, but God time take time. I think something like that. Then after that, he used to post things like, okay, the guy who called me a failure will one day call me a winner. You don't have to pay attention on who are mocking you, who are criticizing you, who are bantering you. You don't have to pay attention on. You are not playing ball for them. You are playing football for yourself and the club you are representing. You understand? So I don't know why you will be paying. You will now focus on replying fans on Facebook, on Instagram, on X, on other platform. Mudryk is a good player, no doubt. Just like our coach said yesterday in his post-match press conference, he's a good guy. Sometimes he's missing because of say he's not quality player, but because of decision making, that final decision making, he can dribble, he can carry on players, but in the end, he will now give a wrong pass to maybe opponent, or a wrong pass that will not even lead to any to go or anything. So for me, he has to work on himself by himself, because nobody is going to help you. Even if the coach say, okay, I'm going to help you, the coach cannot tell you what to do. The coach can only tell you what to do. He cannot force you to do what you want to do. You understand? So for me, the best option for Chelsea and this guy, okay, let's give him a time. I want to give him a time. I'm a fan of giving players time. I want to give him a time, maybe maximum this season, throughout this season. If this season he didn't improve, next season, maybe anybody that come for him, or Saudis, anything that can come for him, maybe Chelsea can cash out. But for now, I think I want to give him benefit of the doubt. Let's give him a time. Let's support him, just like every other person says, because he's young, just 23 or 22 or 23. So he has potential. If he want to unlock those potential, I think Chelsea will enjoy him in the near future. He's a good guy. He can run. He can take on players. He can dribble. I think his shooting is not even that bad. Just that he do, him and Jackson are the same player. They can do everything. They can do everything, but the last in the end, they will not make that right decision. They will not make it. That right decision is the problem. That right decision is the problem for Jackson. That right decision is the problem for this Mikhailo Mudryk. But if both of them can work on that aspect, I think Chelsea have young potential players who Chelsea might one day make things possible for in England football because they are all young. Chelsea have like average of 23 years old players. So for me, let's just give that guy a benefit of the doubt. Let us give him time. Maybe he's still suffering from all those stuff I mentioned earlier, the Ukraine war and him paying too much attention on social media to just reply fans. I don't think he's so. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Wilson, the proper Charles. And it's good to have you again on this forum. I want
Thank
to
you.
welcome. I want to welcome Mr. Shegun Opadeji. I want to welcome you. We have been talking about
Good evening, sir.
Mika. Good evening, my brother. We have been talking about Modric, and the question is: should Modric still be given more time? And different panelists they have talked and they have talked about their own perspectives. And the most interesting one is when Mr. Emmanuel said he sees him as an entertainer. That it's so funny to me, but of course there may be some fact there. And
No,
Mr.
Mr. Doctor Benga. Let
Yeah,
me address it. What you said as an entertainer, it looks as if he's a football entertainer. No, what I said, he's an artistry, a ball artist. Somebody
okay,
who
okay,
jogs the ball, who does all those things from a standing position. See, somebody just, a lot of times we as fans, we say somebody jogs ball and does all this tricky thing with the ball, to entertain the crowd. 9 out of 10, most of those people are not footballers. That is what Modric is. He can do all those things with the ball, but playing football is where he struggles.
yeah. It's not
So, so when you
it's
want to say
just
somebody is a football entertainer, go
yeah.
and look at a JJ Okocha, go and look at a Ronaldinho. They will do all those artistry things to entertain crowd, but they are still playing progressive football. I have seen JJ Okocha do a ball trick to play a corner, to dribble this Irish guy, Irish captain that does commentary, a football pundit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's dribbled Carragher, that Carragher that makes a lot of noise. But we see progressive play with his artistry on the pitch. That's not what we're getting from Modric. So we can say JJ Okocha is a baller, a footballer entertainer. He would entertain the crowd while playing football. But Modric, he's dribbling, we don't even see him go past it. He's dribbled the person, but it's still static. That's not dribbling. He's going
All
past
right.
people and he's coming back to somebody he's dribbled back before. That's not football. So
So
there's a
you
difference
you
between, for me, he's not an entertainer. An entertainer is
and,
JJ Okocha.
and who
An
is
entertainer
An
is
artist.
He's an artistry. That's why I said he's just somebody who holds the ball and jogs the ball to just please with crowd, but he's not playing football.
so
Two
is
separate things.
an artistic footballer?
M-
Do you agree?
No, ball artistry. Ball artistry, not footballer. He's the ball and the artist. He's not the foot and the football. You see the difference?
Over
Today
to
na
you,
today.
Mr. Jago. Don't let me talk now. I will leave it to Mr. Jago to talk.
Okay, with regard to Bodrick, good evening, everyone. Good evening, bro Emmanuel. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to people commenting. So, Modric, I believe Modric still needs to be addressed on certain issue. Actually, he's a very skillful player, but he's suffering from the fact that our team have not been playing like a team. we have not been. There's no cohesion and coherence in that team yet. I believe that if Modric had gone to Arsenal, it wouldn't be this bad because Arsenal, they are well organized. They have been playing their style. They have an identified style, and they have been playing properly. And if you check Modric, the first game he played, everybody was shouting. The flair was there against Liverpool when he entered. We were so happy. We thought then that we have the new Hazard. We had a player that can come and change because he almost scored in that game. I wouldn't say it deceived us, but I will. I have somebody that has a question to answer, and that is Graham Potter. Because after that Liverpool game, we couldn't find him again. The question is, where is Modric? And the answer was that he had cold, so he didn't play that game. And after that game, he didn't play again. Then subsequently, he became on and off. So the confidence died after that timeout. So what I can say is that the potential is there. Everybody can see that he has potential. Like I say, if he had gone to another team, he will do better, possibly, because he is trying in Ukrainian team. He's their hero to hero. He's the one that qualified them for the European competition because he scored a decisive goal. And like I say, I believe that one of the excuses people bring is he's still young. Good, he's young. He's still in the learning stage. He can still learn, can become something. But I don't want to believe age matters. Lami Yama is 17 years old and he plays more matured ball than some of our wingers that are in their mid 20s. Nico Williams too is just 21 or 22. So Mikalo Modric is in his 23, if I'm not mistaken. He should be 23 now, going to 24. So he's no longer young. So the excuse of young should be out of it. So the excuse of not playing consistently. Okay, now look at last season. In February 2023, last season, he was used in the midfield. He was used at the left side. And okay, before that, if you look at the beginning of last season,
No, wow.
Modric played very well in the preseason. He scored one or two goals, if I'm not mistaken. He assisted. It was Modric Jackson, Modric and Kuku, they were all playing together. But the first match of last season against Liverpool, we all expected Modric to start. But unfortunately, uh, Pochettino removed Modric from the lineup. He put Disasi to accommodate three defenders at the back because they said Pochettino was waiting for the Liverpool lineup before he could do his own. So what I'm trying to say in short is that number one is the team is playing in presently is not organized yet. And doctor, I want to tell you something. If you look at most of our new players,
Yeah.
when they first come, they will perform very well. After few days or few times with the team, they all become woeful. That is the truth. And that's affected Modric too. So when they first come, they perform very well. When after some time, they all become woeful. If you look at it very well, we can't say all our new players are not good. If you say Modric is not good, Enzo is not good, Caicedo is not good, which player have we bought of recent that has been well rooted in that team? If you look at it properly, which player about that we
Only
can
Palmer.
Wait,
Jackson is on and off, except
Oga
Palmer,
Shegun, I don't
except Palmer.
understand. No, no, it's not only except Palmer. We did not see Romeo Lavia for a whole of last season. He barely played 82 minutes for the whole of last season. But
Okay,
look at him. We've seen why we bought him. See, I always tell you guys something. A player is a player if he's good. Because I go to football pitch to even see kids play on the street, and I would say he would do one or two things. I'll say this guy is a good player. Not because he dribbles somebody, but because of what he does when he doesn't have the ball. And you can't take it. They say skill is permanent. Form is the one that can go up and down.
Yeah.
If you have it, you have it. And whether Modric is playing in a good team or is not playing in fact, this is when he should be shining because if he's the best player, he will show up the other teammates that are rubbish. And
Okay,
that's the
now
truth. Yeah, no,
what I'm saying, sir.
Oga Shegun, let me address what you just said. It's got nothing to do with it. It's either you have it or you don't have it. It's 2 seasons now. Modric, by January, will make it complete 2 seasons. He's done with
I
us.
know. Okay. Let
And
me
we
let me
have
make
not
a
seen the
reference.
progress.
Let me make
See,
a reference.
it, it,
I
it
am a
only took
fan.
it only took
Sorry,
to
sir.
Kopama only 3 games to show himself in Chelsea color. It only took him three
Well,
games against Burnley and I think Burnley
I
and Nottingham Forest,
know.
if I'm not mistaken. It was only just 3 games, and
Okay.
he introduced himself as a Kopama
Let,
code.
let, let me tell you something, sir.
Mm.
If you can listen to me very well and get my point properly. Me, I am a fan who don't quickly condemn players. I give them time. Now, if you look at last season, I was saying something, I was making a point
Two
that
seasons.
last season
Two seasons.
in February, if you look at February,
I will.
okay, wait now. If you look at February, when Modric was, I think it was between November, December, January, February. You know, okay, look at the goal he scored against Arsenal. Everybody, hey, Modric is bad. He did like this. He scored one goal too. I think he scored some goals consecutively. Before you know it, they went on international break. When he came, coach sent him back to the
Yes.
bench. He didn't use him again. You know, Palmer, you people keep shouting Palmer. Palmer enjoyed the liberty of persistent game. Whether you like it or
Because
not,
he
Palmer will
aimed
start.
it. Because he aimed it. He aimed it.
I
For you to
know
enjoy. And it's the
there are
same
some
challenges
matches.
Noni.
There are
The,
some
the
It's
same
matches.
not
challenges
Palmer
Noni
playing
is
for
having
five games.
now.
Oh.
Sir,
If Palmer
sir,
doesn't
Yeah?
play well, you will not
wait.
enjoy any
Yes.
consistency at all.
Get my point. Get my
Bro,
Exactly.
point.
bro,
Even there are
Shegun,
some days you can have
bro,
off day.
Shegun.
There are some days you can have off day. Fans would understand. There are
Get
days you
my
can have
point
off day.
very
Fans would
well.
understand. It's the
Get my point
consistency
very
we're
well.
talking about.
Yeah. Get my
Bro
point very
Shegun,
well.
bro Shegun, let
Yes.
me say something on that. See, if you hand your spot, farmer hand is spot. It's not like you can even you as a coach, even you if you are coaching Chelsea last season, it will be hard for you to bench farmer because he's producing, he's delivering,
Can I say something,
But
guys? But Adeyemi, Mr. Adeyemi, remember at preseason, I said if Maresca drop Romeo, I go naked, I go flog him. Have I not been justified? Because there are certain players the whole world will see. People will tell
Well,
you, are you mad?
you are not allowing me to make my point. Just
Make your point. Make
can you
your
give me
point.
just 2 minutes? Check your time. Give
Yeah,
me
go
2 more
ahead.
minutes.
Yeah,
Give me
two
two more
minutes.
okay,
minutes.
yeah, go
Let
ahead,
me
go
make
Mm.
my
ahead.
point. Let me make my point.
Malak,
Like I said,
Madrid don't bribe
that
all us now. Finish.
wait. Let me tell you something. I want to say something based on the fact that I have seen in and out. When I say I see in and out, let me tell you the truth. I have actually seen in and out. Do you know that most of our players are always afraid to play in Stamford Bridge, and when they go to away, they will play better. When they come to Stamford Bridge, they will be afraid.
Yes, you
Do you
always
know
said
that
it. I think this is the
the
fourth
match?
or fifth time you'll
Wait,
be saying something like that.
now. Let me tell you more. I watched the last game. I watched the
Mr.
last game
Bumi.
live. Wait, I watched the last game live. Doctor, listen, oh, in that game, some people, some people are singing for Thiago Silva. My Chelsea against Man City, they are singing for Thiago Silva that has left. Some are singing for Gallagher. Some are singing Roman Abramovich. Now tell me, no, this thing, let's be honest to ourselves for Christ's sake. Let's be honest. You are on the field and you are hearing all these songs about past player, past owner. See, Chelsea fan, we need to be calming down. Look at the way we did to Havertz. Havertz now is a big boy in Arsenal. If you do hotel, you send this guy Mudryk away. You might at the end of the day, maybe in the future, say, and there's a
Ne-
neighbor boy. Salah
ne-
was one in Chelsea now. I know when they say
Mr.
Salah cannot
Shegun,
defend. Yes, Chelsea
Ne-
fan, we know they
Mr.
put our body for grand. Wait, before you talk, I mean it this time around. I know what I'm saying. Wait now.
Two minutes don't pass. So.
In Stamford Bridge on Sunday, people are singing Osimhen for what? Is Osimhen our player? Is no wait now. Is Osimhen our player? Why are you doing this?
Voila.
Why we now tell me the player that's on the field.
Mi-
Wait, Mr.
Mr.
Emmanuel,
Shegun.
wait
Mr. Shegun.
now. I said wait,
Okay.
please. Mr.
Okay.
Emmanuel, you
Okay.
have a job. You have
Voila.
a job. Wait, let me ask Mr. Emmanuel the question. I want to face him now. You have a job, sir. You are new to that job in the office. But the first thing your guy is saying, Andrew is a better guy than this guy they just brought. This guy, oh, the way he's even work himself. Can this one even work with me? You know, psychologically you have been demoralized. Let's be honest
Wait,
to
oh,
ourselves.
wait, no, Mr. Shagun, I'm going to follow
Yes,
your analogy now. Me, I like to be pragmatic,
okay,
realistic, and practical with my own thing. You just gave an analogy now about if my oga tell me say somebody else do the work where I just start.
better than you.
Modric just
Yeah.
start better than me. Modric just start work. Now 2 seasons
Now,
we dey talk true. If after 2 years
now,
I don't know my work, my oga make you fire me, I go connect. In fact, I go resign sef before he tell me that
now, wait,
rubbish.
wait, wait, wait. I want to ask everybody one
Mr.
question.
Shegun,
I want to
let
ask
me tell you
you,
something.
everybody. Wait, I want to ask you one question. One question, please. Last season, Modric assisted 4 goals and he scored four. I think it's 4-4 or 4-3. How many goals did Grealish in Man City? Grealish. How many? Do you know Modric is better than Grealish statistically? Modric is better than Anthony statistically. Modric and Gabriel Martinelli in Arsenal. They are almost of the same team. And these guys have minutes more than Modric. Do you understand? The way we name, the way we put these guys on the cross is too much. You understand? And yeah,
Shagun.
yeah.
I do not have problem with Modric getting time, but he cannot have time before players who are in form. Do you think that would be right?
Who was benching him last
Answer.
season? Who was
Yeah?
benching him?
Who was benching him? Was Sterling not doing better than was Nani not doing better than him last season? Talk now, statistically.
Sterling that they have
Uh-huh.
sent out.
No, yeah, you were talking
Well,
about last season. He was
statistically
here last
telling.
season.
Wait,
Was not better than him last
wait.
season.
What I'm saying is that do you know that
So
if
you
you go, if
cannot
you
tell
check
a
the stati-
player to
if
have
you check,
you
if
cannot
you
tell a
check,
player to have
if
more
you check,
time for play when there are players who are in form of him in
me,
front of him.
me personally, I'll be defending most of our players. The only person that I am tired of now at this time that I may not defend is
Baba Shields.
Badiashile. Because Badiashile yesterday, she did something that I looked at. Now,
Mhm.
what's this guy
He
doing in the
gave
field?
her away.
What
He gave
exactly?
her away.
What
He
exactly
gave
How
is this
many
one doing
times?
in the field?
How many times they give
Like
him
two
away?
times. He
We
did
don't
it two
tell
times.
now. We don't tell now. We dey read the ball before it dey happen. See, when I'm watching a
See,
game, I can
see,
predict a goal before a goal comes. People say, Manuel, how do you?
Mr.
I said, you guys don't know football. When I'm watching a game, I
Mr.
can tell you this ball is going to lead to a goal.
Go
And
on,
you
no,
say, Manuel, how did
Mr.
you know?
Wilson. I'm hearing
Mr.
you,
Mr.
sir.
Wilson, go
Mr.
on.
Mr. Shegun,
Wilson.
Mr. Wilson,
see,
go on, go on.
if you are if you are good, you are good. If you are not good, you are not good. Modric is average player, no doubt. He's average.
No cap.
Yes, because
No cap.
yes, I remember when Barcelona bought Zlatan. He came. Everybody thought Messi's career has gone, but that was a big lie because Messi keep on proving to everybody that okay, he is Messi, even though he was very little. But Zlatan could not bench him. Zlatan could not bench Messi. Instead, they prefer to play two of them at the same time. And if
But
they
let me
must
ask you
bench
a question, Mr.
someone,
Wilson. Do you believe that if
yeah,
Modric had gone to Arsenal, he will perform better than what he's doing in Chelsea? Do you agree?
I don't agree.
Totally disagree.
Me, I
I
don't
totally
agree.
disagree. I totally
And
disagree
see,
because I do not see him benching
saying
Saka
because
Do
or
of
you know that?
benching
Do you know that?
Martinelli.
Do
the
you know that
stadium.
at the present, we all wanted Havertz.
Yes,
In fact, I celebrated the exit of Havertz when Havertz left.
yes,
That thank God
yes,
Almighty, he has gone finally.
yes,
Now look at
yes.
Havertz in Arsenal. Is he playing better
He,
or worse?
he's the same. He's the same.
Yeah,
He's the
he's
same
the
guy
same
Havertz and
player.
left Arsenal. See, the reason why
He's
you are
the
saying
same
all those things is
player.
because Arsenal as a team are doing good.
Are doing
Did
well.
you know
God
that
bless you.
Jackson?
God bless you.
Do you know that
God
Jackson
bless
and
you.
Scott can have a last season? Jackson performed well,
Thank you.
in fact, far better than have a last season.
Answer
Did you know that?
statistically.
But because of
Of
teamwork,
course.
because Jackson scored 14 goals, 15 goals in all competition and 7 assists. Kai
16,
Havertz scored, I
16
think it
goals.
was 14 or 16 in all competition. Do you know that? But because of say Chelsea finished below 6 or 5th, and they
Thank
did not
you.
qualify for Europa League,
But what I
Champions
am
League,
saying,
that thing
what I am saying actually is that
Mr. Shagun, we never get your
just
point. Oh, you are
I
still
get your
saying,
point.
oh, we have never got your.
What I
See,
am
everything
saying,
you've thrown, the Palanese have thrown it back at you. We still haven't
wait,
gotten your point.
what I am
Ah,
saying,
yes, go
is
on,
that
saying,
there is
saying,
something,
saying.
there is something in Mudryk. There are two characteristics in Mudryk that I like. That I believe that if the coach can play to his strengths, we might enjoy it. Now, listen, oh, do you know that in that team presently, there is no one that has the speed of Mudryk? Number one, if the coach can play to the strength, Mudryk can use right and left efficiently. Efficiently. If he's in a shooting position, if he can work on his shooting, if Mudryk is in a shooting position, there is possibility that he'll be scoring goals. You understand? We can't just remove Mudryk and say throw him away. We don't want. No, we don't do this. Like we don't do things like that. The way Chelsea fan now look at Cucurella. All of you wanted them to sell Cucurella last season. We all wanted Cucurella to be sold. Everybody, 80% of
Excluding
Chelsea fans said,
excluding me, excluding me,
and you
excluding
know,
me.
man, Farabale, any doctor, you know, you are always patient with these guys. You are always very patient. That's the truth. Look at Enzo now. If you know how people hate Enzo, they were booing him. They boo Enzo in Stamford Bridge last season.
It's
On Sunday.
becoming too
They
much.
booed.
It's becoming too much.
They booed him. Do you know that most of our players, Jackson has deleted his Facebook account. Most of our players have deactivated the comment section on their social media. Why are Chelsea
M-
fans like this? Why? Kilo day. We are
Mr. Shagun,
just see,
do
we
you,
are just
do you,
chasing
do
away
you,
God of
do you know
football.
Mr. Shagun,
do you know
Mr. Shagun, Mr.
do you
Shagun,
know how wait, did you know how
Mr.
far
Shagun.
Do you know how far Man U fans and England fans booed Maguire and he keep on proving everybody wrong?
Thank you very
Maguire.
much.
Well,
Maguire has
Yeah,
I used to
I
call
know
Maguire who has Bomo heart because that
Maguire.
Mr.
If
Shagun, Mr. Shagun, Mr. Shagun,
Maguire does
Mr.
that thing
Shagun,
in Chelsea, Maguire has done bad though. You don't know what Maguire has done.
Mr.
Maguire,
Shagun, can I just
you
say
know,
something? Can I just
go
say
on, sir.
something
Go on,
quickly? Yeah. Somebody made mention
go on.
about how Modric spend more time replying to people on social media and how he
Yeah,
spends much time on social media. There's what you
yeah,
call psychology of life. Whether we like it
yeah,
or not, in all walks of life, we deal with it. If you know you are in a situation, you putting up a front in that situation does not solve it. As a footballer, let your football do the talking, is what we say. And it's only then you will come out of that situation, just like this guy, our left back, when everybody was very critical of him in his first season, right? It's
yes,
normal.
sir.
But he's come now to do his talking. It's the same fan who were critical of him in his first season that are behind him now. It's natural. Fans pay a lot of money. You go to stadium in England, you know how much you spend to get a ticket. You know how much you spend to get there. You know how much you spend when you have to buy a drink.
I get
So
parking ticket, sir. I get
yeah,
parking ticket that day. They gave me parking
uh,
ticket.
okay, lucky for you. They gave you a parking ticket because you go park at the wrong place. God bless you. And down at £60 or £70 for London. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So for me, so you can imagine all that. Then you expect somebody to just do his work. That's all the fans are asking for. And the fans are very, very reasonable. If they see you work hard and things do not go right for the team, the fans appreciate it. And that's what I love about Chelsea fans. And that's why you see when they cannot take players' performance, they voice it out. It's for you to go do your work and let your football do the talking so that they would eat their words.
Well,
That's all
you
you
see,
can do.
Modric,
And that is
you
strong
see,
psychology.
what
But
I
maybe
see about
Modric does
Modric
not
is
have that
that,
mind. He doesn't have that mindset. You see,
and
Harvard. We talked about Harvard. Harvard
Mr.
left
Emmanuel,
Chelsea because he
Mr. Emmanuel,
noticed that.
what I see is
Yeah,
that I'm thinking that if possible they should loan Modric out.
I have
Don't sell
suggested
him.
that as well.
Yeah, they
Loan
should
him
loan
out.
him out.
If he has
Loan
to
him
go to the
to
championship, a championship
um,
team where the pressure is not
or
going to be on him, Yeah, not even anywhere. Let him go to a championship team. That's what I would say to him. Don't go to any top team in any European
But
countries.
do you know that
Go to a
Vinicius
championship
Juniors,
team, build your confidence, then come back.
Do you know that Vinicius Juniors, when he first came to
Madrid.
Madrid, there was a time that Benzema wanted to beat him on the field. Vinicius Junior play rubbish. Oh. He play worse than Mudryk. Vinicius Junior will be running alone and we just shoot to the fans. He dropped that
Hmm.
thing a lot. Vinicius Junior's bad, yo. Nobody ever know. Nobody ever thought that boy is going to be what he's becoming now. Because there used to be a time that
I have explained the Vinicius Junior scenario.
Benzema had to go and meet Modric that though if I will look for the video, he said, "Don't pass to that boy again. Don't pass to him. Don't pass to that boy again." You know,
But
it's not even because,
Do you know Chelsea players have started doing that with Mudryk?
yeah, they don't want to pass to him.
Yesterday, I was surprised he got a lot of the ball yesterday. I was really surprised.
He's the coach.
Maybe the coach has spoken to them. And that's because you don't, it's just the same way with Sanchez. When Sanchez is our goalkeeper, it seems our defenders panic. Look at our goalkeeper yesterday. How many saves he made? And I wasn't surprised they gave him man of the match. Because it was not for him, we probably would have drawn yesterday's game.
Then he commanded the box very well, sir. He commanded.
That's what I'm saying. And that gives confidence to the defenders.
Yes. The only fear I have for that keeper is just ball across. The corner kick, ball across, and set pieces. Now, you know, they don't do that much in Spain. They don't do all these. Even if they want to play corner kicks, they might not be direct. Yeah, the ball is still short and one-on-one. Leave it for him. But the ball across is my problem. The ball coming from the
that one are the easiest thing now. You go adopt. If shorter goalkeepers like Pickford can handle it, I'm sure he will be able to adopt his game.
So
thank you
guys. Thank you guys. Enough about Mudryk. Let's go to Mudryk. In the recent time, I think Mr. Emmanuel actually started this discussion about Mudryk, but we just called it short because of our focus on Mudryk. Mudryk, for me, is on fire now. Unfortunately, what if we were to go by what our coach said yesterday? That is really disturbing. Because he said that he likes. Why is my maybe we mute our mic. What is happening? Hello.
When that happens, doctor, somebody has your page open twice. I have noticed it. Somebody has your page open twice and they have their mic on. That's why as soon as it started happening, notice I mute my stuff. So people should look at it whether they've opened you twice. Because that's what I experience. When I have your page open twice, it bounces back between the two pages. So you might want to look at people might want to look, the panelists might want to look to see if they've opened it twice.
Yeah.
If everybody mute, you will find out which person has it twice.
So that's why I don't open page or my page when we are on live. Maresca said that this boy someone has opened it again. Can we just mute ourselves and close my Facebook page, please? Okay, it's doing fine now. So Maresca said that he loves the God of Mudryk, but anything can happen before the window closes, and that's my concern. Why are we going to sell? The shining boy now. I see him as our shining player, shining boy now, and he's really playing well. I have been criticizing him because he last season he was so childish with that childish Nicola Jackson, but now he's growing. He's growing and he's growing speedily, and we can see what he's capable of doing. So why are we? Why are they? Why was he saying that? Okay, the door is still open. That anything can happen before the window closes. Mr. Emmanuel, go for it.
I know I started this conversation earlier before the other panelists joined us, right? And I would say, I think that's a tactical Timaraska is doing to Noni. Chelsea
Okay.
has no intention of selling him. You can see he started by saying, I like him so much. That's how he started. Then he now
Yes.
put the but
Yeah.
scenario with it. And the but includes the fact that Noni is not really showing the same vigor in
In the
training,
training session.
in the training pitch. And for me, I think it's psychological. He wants to get Noni to that stage where he will get consistency from him. I'm going to keep benching you until you can give me consistency. And I know once I get that consistency from you, that level is going to be sustainable for the rest of the season. Some coaches work like that, to send a clear message to the player. For me, like I said to you guys when we started preseason, I said Noni was our best player. And guys criticized me. Ogashegun was one of them. He said, nah, no, 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 no. And I said to him, watch. And I have not been proved wrong. Against the first 2, 3 preseason game we played, I saw him doing some things that were not necessary. But by the time we played Real Madrid and he came on, changed the game, I noticed he has stopped doing those things, especially his first touch. None is that kind of person that when he takes his first touch, when he comes, he wants to use it to dribble the opposition defender. But we saw what he did yesterday. The first touch was control with the right foot. The next thing was bang from an impossible line. Before the keeper realized what was going, that ball has passed him.
I
That's
think
what I want to see for Nani.
the
From
keeper
Nani,
was expecting him to
we're expecting
lose left.
to do another dummy
Yeah.
or cross the ball. He didn't expect that he would shoot that ball.
No,
And
he
like I
didn't.
said, is that consistency we've not been able to get from him, doing the right thing at the right part of the pitch at the right time. When am I supposed to cut him? When am I supposed to pass back to Gusto, who is behind me? When am I supposed to come in and let Gusto run, overlap? Let me trade the ball pass to him, and Gusto can give it back to me when I'm free in space, score. He's learning all those things, and I think Maraska has his hand around him, and I'm sure he's showing him some of those tips. Noni used his right foot to control ball yesterday. I have not, and I mentioned this earlier, I have
He,
not seen him ever
he
use his
hardly
right foot.
he hardly do.
I said never. If he had now, me say really they do him. I said I never see yet. Not in that box 18. He controls with right and shoot with left. They do him. Everything is left foot. And most of the time, all his theatrics he wants to do now, he's cut them down. He's now looking like a serious business-minded person. I don't see them selling him because he's only been here for one season. So this is going to be his second season. And this is where I want to now see the trajectory of him on the up. First
Yeah.
season, adaptation. I get it. You are young. You are in a new environment. He's come from all the way from Netherlands. Now he's here. Second season, I want to see a little bit of progress. And that's why I give up on Mudryk because I have not seen any projection that his game is improving. But with Nani now, between first season and now, we've seen some changes that is progressive. And that's what fans want. That's what fans want from players. If we can see some progress, then the odd time you might have an off day, they can still put you a bat. Okay, do well next time. That's what we all want. Not be say today we don't know what you want to do. Tomorrow we don't know where will they come, whether they come, will they go. We don't know. But we want to see that. That's my own take with Noni Madueke, and I wish him best of luck for the rest of the season. I don't see him leaving. That's my opinion.
Okay, you don't see him leaving, and you wish him luck.
Nah.
Over
Yeah.
to you, Mr. DME.
Well, my own take on Mudryk, like what the coach says, I want to believe that with the level of winger available at our disposal now, he has said it that if you want to be playing, and he said something further like, not because I did not play you in Premiership that automatically you know that I'm going to play you on Thursday. That is not guaranteed. That even though I played you and you did not play on Premiership weekend, like maybe Sunday or Saturday, and you did not train well during the week that we have week match, like maybe European Conference match or maybe all those cup match, and you are thinking because you did not play Premiership last weekend, automatically you are going to play a midfielder. That is a no-no. You need to work for it to earn it. Well, I will want to believe Madueke will work on that his childish behavior, because to me, yes, to me, he behave childishly even up till now. I have not seen him be living that childish act. And I do say it, him and Palmer, they are both playing in under 23 or for England. They both played there for years. Now Palmer has outgrown him in maturing in terms of play, in terms of decision making. Palmer has outgrown him. And let's not forget, Madueke has already been in spotlight, shining in PSV, while Palmer is still languishing, dragging for playing time in Man City. Madueke has come to Chelsea before Palmer. I remember Madueke, Enzo, Mudryk were bought to Chelsea the same January transfer window. Three of them, they are using the same time, like the same time span in Chelsea. And you see Palmer, somebody that did not have playing time, coming last season and he utilized that playing time judiciously by improving his game. Like me, I doubted Palmer signing. I even expect more from Madueke when we signed Madueke under Palmer. I never expected Palmer to produce what he produced because I've never seen much of it, but I've seen much of Madueke at PSV. I remember the match they played against Arsenal in that Europa League, how he dealt with Arsenal defense line, break line, shoot with in tight angle. But coming to Chelsea, maybe London is a big club, like Chelsea is a big team. Maybe that team want to be gallivanting, he has arrived in London, so he has never dropped that child idea. But if he can work on that attitude of a team, Madueke has attitude. Me, I look his attitude. It's not helping. It's not like a team player. To me, Madueke is not playing like a team player yet, and he needs to work on that. But if he can work on that, he's a good winger. 1 versus 1, Madueke, 1 versus 1 situation, I can even say it's good than Palmer in 1 versus 1 situation. Like he want to take you on. Madueke is ready to take you on anyhow. But it's not all the time you take defender on, as Mr. Emmanuel said. You should know the time to release pass. You should know it's not all the time that okay, as a winger, I have the time, I have the space, let me take defender on. At times you just need to play just simple pass and move forward, just 1-2. It's not all the time. Even Saka that plays in right wing for Arsenal, it's not all the time want to take you on. At times you just divert pass, go to that far wing, open space. So, but if they sell him, I don't see they will sell him, because for now, even Lento that we sign, we are still trying to build his confidence, his team question with the team. So I don't see him that they are going to sell him.
All
But I
right.
want him to improve on his attitude. Me, I want him to improve on his attitude.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Shegun,
Mr.
you have
Shegun, you have
anything to say
anything to
about
say
Madueke?
about Mudryk?
ẹ ṣì ń echo kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
I mean, someone
I mean,
open.
someone open.
Hello.
Now
So,
it's better.
Mr. Adeyemi,
Mr. Adeyemi said, yeah,
ẹ̀yin lẹ open.
and open.
Okay. Just like every other person has rightly said, Madueke has quality, but Madueke is not in a long time plan of the team. It could be in the intermediate, I mean, immediate plan. The immediate plan, yes, they can use him this season, but they will still sell Madueke. It's not in the long term. If you look at it very well, the coach is just, we have a coach that doesn't it doesn't mince word. We say it exactly as it is, because we are still expecting Estavo William next season. They are bringing in Estavo William. They are looking for the way to decongest the wing department. So that's why they said if there is a right, uh, if somebody bring 50 million now, they will sell Madueke. That's the truth. You can't be too sure. The fact that he scored yesterday does not mean that it cannot be sold. So he has the potential, like every other player in the team. There is unsettlement. They are not settled yet. You can't really judge their performance based on what they have played so far, because they are still working together as a team. I haven't seen seeing a cohesion or coherence. They have not been playing as a team. What happened? The goal he scored yesterday is just is a brilliant pass from Enzo. Then the brilliant finishing from Mudryk himself. Because if he had been another player, he would just blast the chance, and you won't even know that somebody assisted anything.
Yeah.
So he has the talent. He needs to improve, and like Mr. Adeyemi rightly said, that Madueke, sometimes I look at Madueke like he's playing like maybe his girlfriend is in the stadium, like he want to impress. He want to impress somebody.
You want to impress somebody.
Yeah, he want to
Yeah.
show.
You want to show.
Yeah, then Mr.
Yeah.
Emmanuel
Then
said
Mr.
something. I don't
Emmanuel
know if
said
it's Mr.
something. I
Emmanuel
don't
that
know if
said
Mr.
it.
Emmanuel said it.
I'm echoing you.
It's Mr.
I think Mr.
Adeyemi.
Adeyemi is coming from you. When you are on mute now. Okay, so Mr. Emmanuel said something that English players they want to be on the back page of a news. So Madueke like that thing. He wants to market himself like this is me now. The way he's doing yesterday. He knows many pictures have been taken. So you want to see those pictures. It's me. Did you see me? You want to sell me? He said it. He said it now. You want to
Yeah.
sell me? Madueke is not serious with his life. You see that guy? He has the talent, but the guy can do
The
accord.
Buga,
I
the
don't know.
Buga, the
Eh,
Buga,
eh,
Buga.
Shakara boy.
Shaka, God
Akọ
bless you,
ti
sir.
pọ̀ jù.
The
Akọ ti
Shakara is too
pọ̀
much.
jù.
Like
I,
I will
I,
dribble you.
when we play football, street football, there are some people that say, "Tell them man when shaka." There's a word we use, terminology we use that time on the street. I don't know if you play
That
street football.
camouflage.
No, kò ń ṣe camouflage. Akọ something,
We
something
can
like
we
that.
can even use Buga, the Buga people.
The too much buga. That's why I said when I
So
gave my comment about him, he needs to be serious minded and stop focusing on other things. Just focus on football. We had
so
great players in Chelsea who were not great in terms of technique, tactics, everything, but hard work. People like Frank Lampard, they were average players, but they put in the work, and the team saw what they do. That's what he just needs to look at Ronaldo. Apart from Ronaldo being skillful, Ronaldo still puts the work more than any other player in football history. And look, he opened a YouTube page. I heard within 5 hours, he had 3 million people join his YouTube page. Waiting. Waiting if they play again where they interest me, say I won't go watch or want my pikin to the watch. But people are still following. So people like Nani need to get their heads together. Football now small, is getting more competitive every season. By the time people go they retire at 25, 26. I'm not kidding you guys.
so
But it's up to him.
like you have rightly said, sir, he has the talent, but because the team, he has not been. Do you know that under 21 in England, he was benching Palmer? He was initially benching Palmer. Palmer will be on the bench. Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling you because I watched them very, very well. He was benching Palmer. It was in quarter final. They play final. I think they later won that competition now. Euro under 21. They won it
They
last
won.
year.
They won. They
Yeah.
won.
It was in the quarter final. They removed Madueke at 61 minutes. They put Palmer, and Palmer scored immediately. Palmer just scored. Boom. The next match like this, the coach was just using Palmer, and Palmer started performing. Madueke was in the bench. The day they used Madueke, he was still doing that. He dribbled everybody, and he did not score. That day, he was playing from the left wing. He has the ability, but he needs somebody to talk to him, like every other person. Like some, okay, talk, sir, talk. Mr.
You know
Emmanuel
what
wants
you
to say.
said? You know what he said? When he first came to Chelsea, he's made an interview. And his interview, there was one thing that struck me in what he said. I believe in my ability. And sometimes you can become cocky. Make I borrow the English word. You understand the English word, Mr. Shegun? When I say
Yes, sir.
he has become cocky in that is
Mhm,
belief in his own ability. That is what I
mhm.
think his problem is. He needs people around him to really talk to him. Don't become cocky. Just let your foot, like I said, your football do the talking. Your
Mm.
cockiness should be left in your bedroom, in your wardrobe. Don't bring it
Yeah.
out. Let your football do your talking. Like you rightly said, and I like you pointed out, I have seen that in his game. All the shakara they do, see, I'm here. Now won't sell me. It's true. That was the image, that was the impression I got from that is this after his
Yeah,
goal
yeah.
celebration,
That's what it
right?
means.
Without
That's
this,
what it means.
that's what it means. I don't care what anybody says. And like I said, he knows they are looking to sell him. But the problem
Mm.
Chelsea has now is we do not have sufficient players to cover that stuff, especially with Mudryk not delivering. So they are caught in a catch-22 situation. Should we sell or
So
should we not sell? So Grace is following him now. Maybe they'll keep him there. Like you said, short
yeah.
term, it's not even in the
So
mid-term. It's just still in the
so
short-term plan.
conclusively, when we, tactically, if you though I know you are still coming to analysis of yesterday match because I actually waited for you, but I know you are busy with the people, the bet as in the winning, the people that predicted or something like that. I was with you throughout yesterday, but I
I'm
discovered
back.
that you
Oh,
couldn't. Yeah. Okay. So now, conclusively, sir. You see, there is something that Madueke is doing that is affecting our team drastically. Forget the about Ako and Shakara that is doing. No, that one is apart. That one, most of our players do Shakara. Most of them, they whatever if they do anything, even Jackson does it. If they do any small thing like this, they will run to their Instagram page. We win. We come. We are back. Stuff like that. Even when we lost, the Enzo still went. Enzo has the highest numbers of fans on Instagram. He has about 14 million people. So he still went to say that captain ban himself is shacking that one already. You see that yesterday when he doesn't have the captain ban, he was looking for the captain ban until when they removed Caicedo that they gave. No, I'm coming to that place. I'm coming to that place, yo. But you see, Magic is doing something
Mr.
tactically that
Devil, he doesn't request for that captain band now.
yeah, I know. I'm coming. We will talk that on Mr. Amola. Yeah, we'll talk that on later. You see, Madueke is doing something that is
So,
affecting us. It's affecting us tactically. Do you know that thing? Madueke doesn't track back. He doesn't track back when he played from the wing. His defensive responsibility is very, very myopic and it's affecting us. That we expose our defense. One of the reasons that if he starts match, that we might possibly concede a goal at least from that left side. He needs to be tracking back. Our right and left forward, the wingers, they need to learn how to support the defensive role. You see, there was a place where Mudryk ran yesterday that he went to tackle, 9 minute tackle. You see that thing? That is one of the work the coach is doing in that line. And Neto did very well too yesterday. Neto was coming back. He didn't forget himself in the striking role. He will still come back and defend. But Madueke doesn't do that. That's the truth. Madueke, they will easily
I
dribble
disagree
Madueke.
with you. I disagree with
Eh,
you. I'll give you one game, one particular game. What even
okay.
Pochettino came out and said he has never seen that madness in Madueke. Aston Villa, Chelsea, FA Cup, Villa Park.
Mm.
Do you remember that game?
Uh,
Madueke played like a man who was possessed. Do you remember that game? He
I can't remember. I
defended.
remember the one that I remember the
You
one
don't.
that
You don't.
he exposed our people.
No, you always remember the one. I tell you, he has that ability to defend, and I've always said this on this platform. One thing a player cannot control is the mindset of a coach. Sorry, cannot control is the mindset of a player when they cross that white line.
Hmm.
When Madeke wants to defend, I've seen him in a few games where he defends very, very, very well. But there's games, like you rightly said, and I agree with you, more games than none, he doesn't
Mm.
track back enough.
No,
And I'll
he
tell
has
you
the
the
room. He can change. He can change actually. He
yeah,
can
yeah,
change.
and I'll tell you the reason why. I blame the manager. And I'll
Hmm.
tell you the reason why. When he plays three in the front, right? And he's not playing
Hmm.
an out striker, right? It
Hmm.
means the winger on both sides are not supposed to do too much defending. They're
Hmm.
supposed to do a lot of tackling. If you understand tactics, the tactical
Hmm.
side of the game. And that's when Madueke tends to do that a lot. But when he's playing one person as a 9-9 out, then he has
Hmm.
three players supporting and you have a 10.
Hmm.
Then you are supposed to be able to cover up for the defensive side, because then now you're only playing one deep midfielder, deep sitting midfielder. So the other person has to run back depending on which side the deep midfield, the sitting midfielder is covering. So if Romeo is now covering on the right side, right? Because
Okay.
the defense is going to be exposed on the right side. I expect Noni to be sitting at the edge on the right side in case they release the ball to the winger on that other side. But it's all down to managerial instructions. But I have seen him defend very, very well. And if you watch it, Shegun, from today, watch it. When they are playing three up front, you see that's when Nani does what you're complaining about. And you come back and tell me, Mr. Mano, you're right.
Okay, I'll
Just
keep
watch it.
watching. I'll watch. So generally, we can't depend on the new guys that are just coming. We need to keep Noni. We actually need to keep Noni. I've wanted us to keep Evo Sterling too, but unfortunately, because of his salary, he's getting a lot of salary. That's the
Mr.
reason.
Shegun, I told you. I said Noni or Stanley would go.
Sterling.
Remember preseason? I
Yeah,
told you
yeah, yeah.
guys.
We
I
both
said one
agreed. We
of
agreed.
them will, yeah, one of them
Yeah,
will go. They can't keep both.
because because of Jao Felix, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
one of them will go because now at least I know I'm still a bit confident that now they might go ahead and just seal the Osimhen deal. Now that
Mr.
Lukaku is
Shegun,
out of the window.
Yeah.
read the question. Read the
Don't
comment.
don't mind them.
No, me need that
Me self,
No, me need that
don't mind them. Oh. Mhm. Well, for me, let's wait and see what goes on. And people have started putting him on lineup for next match. Lineup for next match is another headache for the coach.
Now
I
let
I mm.
now we I want us to talk about the our next match. I
Our
the reason
next
why
match or even the yesterday match. You don't want to say anything about that yesterday match.
do you know why I don't want to say about anything about the yesterday match?
That match is I saw.
I already talked about it yesterday, but maybe we can talk about, because second half was better, but first half was like uh, when secondary school team when a secondary school team is playing with a I mean a bigger team playing like a secondary school team. That was how Chelsea play in the first half. The way I saw it, like
But they started well though. They started well though. Let's give credit to
uh,
them. They started well the first 10, 15 minutes. They
no,
were very much in
no,
the game.
no, Mr.
You
Manuel.
think so?
I know. In fact, if that Sevete team, if they were so clinical in box 18, they would have scored like 2 or 3 goals.
Yeah, but it was after the 10, 15 minutes. I don't know what happened because as soon as go and watch the game again, the first 10, 15 minutes they were okay.
Look
But
at what
after then,
Kolas also said. First half was like waiting for water to dry for Sunday night.
yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Mr. Shaggy, you're not getting, Doctor. This is what I said. The first 10, 15 minutes, which is still part of the first half, they
Yeah.
started well. After that 10, 15 minutes, that's when they began to fizzle. And I feel, to me, I saw tension. Because when you see the starting lineup, that was none of the team that played the first game. So it
Well,
was like they
sorry
were
to
all on they were all on, how would I put it? And now you come and prove to me that you deserve to be in my starting 11 kind of scenario. So that panic was in all of them. Misplaced passes. The only person that probably stood out for me was Vega. Even though he had one or two times he did this thing, was him,
I don't want to
you
be
know?
subjective. Let me give all the
Yeah.
other panelists the time to talk. But I may have my subjectivity, but I want to tell you, I started watching the match around 3 or 5 minutes that they have started the game, because I was still live yesterday. So I joined the match and I was looking for where
I
to watch
stream
it.
it live now. I stream
Uh,
it in my page.
I paid $25 for this yeah app. What do they call them here? Stand.
Fifth stand,
Stand.
Abby.
Fifth
Eh,
stand.
they
Chief,
didn't sign
chief,
it.
chief, chief. No. It was on fifth stand yesterday. I watched it on fifth stand
Stand,
yesterday,
stand.
and I only paid.
STAN.
Yeah, fifth stand. That's Chelsea. That's
No,
Chelsea's
stand.
app.
No, it's different from fifth stand.
Oh,
Stand.
why would you go and pay? No. As a
No,
Chelsea fan,
they
follow our Chelsea app. They
I have
streamed it. Yeah,
no,
they
I have
streamed it
it.
yesterday. I only
The
paid
re-
£3
the, re-
99 for it yesterday
the
before
reason why
99.
I chose Stan is that Stan shows their match on 4K
Okay, so for your quality, yeah.
so so and I watch in the big
But
television. So
$25,
I watch,
$25 is too much though.
no, they are the one that bought the right to show Champions League matches here in Australia.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So we watch anything that has to do with UEFA. We watch it on Stan. So I was thinking that, of course, Conference League is a UEFA competition that I will watch it there. So immediately I just paid and I was on live. So when I wanted to join, and I could see that they are not showing it. So I needed to now what I just left. Then I will come back to your. I will come back and watch.
Chelsea did not sell the right out. They
Uh,
monopolized it. They kept
okay,
it for themselves. So it's only
Yeah,
okay.
on
they kept
our
it for
site.
themselves. It's
The
only on
only
Chelsea's app you could watch it.
Yeah, I paid £5 to watch it yesterday. Then I stream it on my TV on my.
Eventually, I now pay $9 later, 9 or Australian dollar, which is
Yes,
maybe
which is equivalent to the £5. Yeah.
so I pay $9. So I now watch it on
The
fifth
full
time.
match is on our app now. I've
Oh,
watched it
now
like two
free.
times. I've watched it 2 times today. That match. That's why I wish I can say something about that match. I watch it. You know when you watch match, you rewatch. I have rewatched that match like 2 times.
Okay, Mr.
And
Shegun, over to you, Bill. Over to you.
oh, in a
Over to you.
nutshell, in
Because
a
we are getting
nutshell,
to the time that Mr. Emmanuel will say, this is my bedtime. Oh."
he will not go to bed. Well, he is that match. That match. The truth is that the coach still has a lot to do with the team because I can't see the connection between the midfield and the attackers and the defense. They were stranded so many times to see who they will pass to. Caicedo was not collecting the passes from them. He was running away from the pass. That's the truth. For like 10 minutes, Caicedo did not touch ball at all. It's on the field, though. It was Vega going to collect ball, making the responsibility of the midfielders, trying to do the connection. Cancelo was running away. Oga, where are you running to? You understand? Where are you running to? Connect. One of the major functions of number 6 is to connect the defense with the attack. You will see
Mr.
Lavia. When
Shagun,
Lavia, yeah.
Mr.
Let me
Shagun,
land.
can
I
I?
know you want to talk.
Okay.
I know you want to talk. Let me land, sir. Sorry. Because I won that match 2 times. That's why. In fact, I can tell you
No,
that
I'm not
from zero
spotting. I'm
zero.
not spotting. I'm not spotting what. I'm not saying what you saw. What you observed is incorrect. You are
Okay, go on.
perfectly correct. And
Okay.
what I said to the guy, Mister, you were not here when I was giving analysis of what my team should be like. Doctor would probably confirm this. I said the problem with us in that midfield is we do not have someone who has an attacking mind playing with our deep defense holding player. And I have
Hmm.
suggested that they should play Kane Chukwuemeka in that
Yeah.
role.
Alafia.
Yeah,
Alafia.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And Lavia should be the holding player. Lavia is not afraid to get the ball in difficult situation and still
Yes.
try and turn and play out. But Moses, he's not confident because when you watch preseason, since he's made that few mistake in preseason, yeah, fear don't catch him.
He
Now
run
you they
away.
see if they run away now from Russell, they say make now give me ball. And if you notice in that game yesterday, it was Vega that played the Vatin role.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Vega that played the Vatin role. Gusto did not play in the Vatin role yesterday. And for me, he did a lot of good job. He was my standout player. For me, I would want to defense before Cowell. And I think he would do
Mm-hmm.
very, very, very good in that role because he can come out with the ball and he can spray passes as well. But go on, your observation was right, and that affected
Yeah.
the team
So
in
my
that first half.
I just want to divide that match into just three major parts. Like the first, the our approach to the match was okay, but the truth of the matter is, the central midfield role, the one that was playing six, imagine did not touch ball until minute number 9 minutes. The first touch Caicedo had in that match was 90 minutes. 90 minutes. I checked it very well. I was checking how everybody was touching, how when they are touching ball, when they are trying to touch ball, what they are using the ball for, and the criticism of Debriol. People need to be calming down with Debriol. People need to be calming down. They said Debriol is rubbish. He doesn't play anything, but I saw him being very engaged in that match, running from the defense to the attack. Running from the defense to the attack. But the major thing I see is that that team are not playing like a team yesterday. We didn't play as a team because it was very shameful that Chelsea with coefficients almost 80 point something played against spaghetti. I can't see anybody again. Hello, where is everyone?
I'm here. I just changed battery. I changed battery.
Oh, okay. I can't see bro Emmanuel.
And
Okay,
Mr.
so
Emmanuel is here as well.
okay then.
Mr. Deyemi is here. Mr. Emmanuel is no longer here.
Okay, maybe network issue. So, like
Yes.
I'm saying, the question was not there in that match. Yeah, it was not. We didn't play. We didn't play well. But I'm trying to study the mind of the coach. I think the coach is trying to divide the team into cup and the league. The people that will be playing in the league, they'll be different
Mm.
from the people that will be playing in the cup. I think that is the second team. So I won't want to be too critical about them. There, you can see that Neto was struggling throughout. He struggled throughout. He wasn't, and even in Kuku was struggling as well. He couldn't even play together with the other tools in the midfield. So I can't see. Then the only positive thing I see in that match is okay, two, Vega and the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper did very well. The
They,
distribution was
they,
very
they
confident.
stood out. The both of them stood out.
Yeah, the contribution was very confident, and we almost draw that match. We almost draw that match, and I expected them to win that match comfortably, so that the second leg will not be consequential. They will just go there, they will just go to Switzerland and just get a draw and qualify for the group stage straight away. But they are giving themselves work to do because if those people score one, there may be problem over there in a way because
Yeah.
you can't really predict. That is European competition. Anything can happen in their home. They have good record in their home. Basel beat, as is it Basel or Benfica or which team? Braga. Braga beat them like 6-0. They beat them
Wow.
like 6-0. Yes, they beat them like 6-0, but we are struggling to score. Why? Why are we struggling to score? Because there is no cohesion. The midfield was very, very bad. They are just playing individually. Even when Enzo
Mr.
and Pharmacy.
Segun, the Braga did not beat them 6-0. They are the one that eliminated Braga now.
No, Braga beat them now. The loser. They lost. That's
It
why we
was
are playing
Appiah
them.
that eliminate Braga now. Don't she did they play Braga before coming to play Chelsea. It was them that eliminated Braga.
Do I know what I'm saying, Sha? It's the loser
That's
that
what
we
I want
face
to
now.
correct.
No, wait. It's the
That's what I
loser
want
that
to
we
correct.
face. Wait. We face the loser. The winner has gone to Europa already. You know what I mean? Braga is already in Europa. Braga won. We are to meet the loser of Braga or Sabet when they did the draw. That is
I
what they
think it's
said.
the
They said,
winner we are meeting now.
no, it's the
Please
loser. It's
correct
the
me.
loser. It's the loser, bro. It's the loser. It's the loser. I'm
Okay.
very sure.
Okay.
It's the
Okay.
loser. We needed to face the loser because the winner go to Europa. So the loser come and play the playoff so that they can either
Oh,
be in the conference or when if we lose now, we don't play anything this season. That's all. If we win, then we stay in the conference league. That is it.
it's
So
okay.
generally, generally it wasn't a good match for us. That's the truth. And then people are criticizing Magui. Well, I know that is Chelsea fan for you, but for me, I will not criticize that boy. He's still very young. He created that chance for himself. Nobody gave him the chance. He hustled for the chance and he lost it. So leave him alone. He's not meant to lose it. I know. But one of the, you know, one of the problems of our team is what we still see or we saw yesterday. The defense were too isolated to the attack. I mean, the midfield was too isolated. You know, when he was hustling, he was the only one that was running. Nobody followed him. Nobody followed him. Had it been somebody followed him, definitely they will make they will make it, they will convert that chance to go. But he was the only one that ran, he got the ball, he was tired, he couldn't score again. And it's not that he missed the goal, it's the goalkeeper saved the goal. I've seen that people have started juxtaposing that goal with that of Fernando Torres. I said they are different things. Fernando Torres blast the ball outside the post. This guy play the ball on target, but the goalkeeper saved it. So people should take it easy. They have started writing stuff on that guy
Okay.
page too. You know, we need to come with all these guys. I don't like honestly, doctor. When I see people criticizing our player, it's very pitiful the way it's not. Do you think they are happy that they are losing goals? Some of them are not happy. So if they see what we are writing again, they feel very very bad. Thank
But
you.
you also used to
No.
criticize Badashino.
Uh,
Badiashile case has gone too far. Badiashile fẹ́ báyé wa jẹ́ ni. We need to take ohun tó fẹ́ ṣe fún wa plan ẹ̀ lé orí wa àwọn Chelsea lágbára. We need to be careful. We need to be tó bá lọ wà
Mr.
successful kò dáa.
Thank you, Mr. Shego. Mr. Adeyemi, do you want to say something before we move to the last top issue on our agenda tonight?
Let's move, because in summary of what I want to say, Mr. Shegun has said it, that the coach still needs to work with those guys, that there's no team cohesion yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that example that I cited about that Gui champ. The
Mm.
guy single-handedly also for that ball. I saw the man. And you can see even the follow-up that the guy did. It was only him that was attempt. It was at the third attempt that I now see like Neto and one other guy inside the box. Like, after he played the first ball that the keeper pans it, he still come
Yeah.
to it, he still hit it again. Like, as at that time, I don't see anybody. It was at the third time I was now seeing Neto. Like, where are you, all of you? Why are all of you, when this only this guy that was just like hustling for his life? And I like what the coach says to encourage the guy. I said, I think he like to score spectacular goal. Don't like scoring easy goal. Like, he's a young guy. Me, I like the guy. Me, I like the way he's hustling. Like, I used to run behind the defense line. And I believe if that guy, we should just be nurturing him. That guy is a striker. Like, I see a striking personality in the way he's hustling for ball. So let's just give him time. He's still a young guy. He will come around. So let's move to the next topic, sir.
Okay, all right. It will be about Lukaku and Osimhen. I really wanted to
Oh,
also, because I've struck out the last issue, so we cannot. We have spent a lot of time. So the last one would have been about our match with Wolves. We can talk about that one tomorrow, today, Saturday, or tomorrow your time, Saturday as well, because I'm already on in Saturday here. So we will talk about that on Saturday. So, but let's talk about Lukaku's deal, which has gone through, and Osimhen. How do you feel when you heard about the Here We Go news about Lukaku transfer to Is it not Napoli? It's Napoli. Yeah.
Napoli.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
do you feel, Mister
Well, I didn't feel
Adeyemi?
surprised because on Lukaku, here we go news. I'm not surprised because I know definitely that deal is going to come true. It's just that Napoli is doing rubbish all this while. Your coach has already. That's the only player I know Conte open up say in the public that he need
Yes.
Lukaku, and it,
Yes.
it is very obvious. it is very obvious in their first match. They need a target man, they need a point man. It is unusual for Conte to lose his first match in any team he has ever coached. It is very unusual. I don't think he has that kind of record that the first match he's playing when he is hired in a new team that he lost it. So I know definitely that at the end of it, they will sign Lukaku. So it's just like I'm just like I don't know it will take them this long before they complete the deal. Now it has come true now. I do not know maybe what our sport director or what our sporting director, the owner, what they are going to come up with Osimhen, because the last rumor I heard about Osimhen is that Chelsea has placed Osimhen like they are only interested to sign him on loan, on a dry loan sef, not any clause like maybe they are going to after his season, maybe they are going to have a clause to permanent his deal. And from what I heard, like rumor as well, that Osimhen agent and his camp, they are not interested in loan option for now. So let's now see that if now that Lukaku deal has scaled through, I think maybe going forward from tomorrow, maybe we'll be hearing a development news that this is already close to sign Osimhen. Because as Mr. Shego said, they said in stadium on Sunday that there are some fan base that was shouting Osimhen, Osimhen. And I know all those owners, so they are not deaf and dumb. They are hearing all those kind of things. And the coach from his post-match conference yesterday, he said something about striker, that still needs striker, that anything can still happen. So I'm still trusting and hoping that at last Osimhen will be the banger of the summer of this stronger summer transfer, that the headline. Because if we finally get Osimhen, that one alone is like a big cash show. Everybody will like ahead. Let now see what it become of Chelsea. Me, I still see Osimhen as our missing piece links in terms of our striking department. If we can get him, fine. But if we cannot get, because I read something again this evening that the board, they are considering the development of Jackson. Like they are saying that if Osimhen can come, it maybe is going to impede the development of Jackson. I think they are trying to look at something that would, because I think they believe in the instinct of Jackson that Jackson will come out good. But knowing
Some
fully
of
well
the
that if Osimhen come,
some of the more board members really love Jackson. Some of the
yes,
board
I
members.
think yes. So I think they are putting those into consideration because they know Osimhen will come. Osimhen, if Osimhen come, Osimhen is not a player that you want to bench now. You want to start him. So maybe they will still work around things. But me, as a fan, I really want Osimhen to come. I really want Osimhen to come. So that's my own take. Thank you for
All
now.
right, all right, sir. Before you go, what can you say to what Mr. Carlos Kutafin said? He commented that now, please, Chelsea use the Romeo
Lukaku money
Lukaku money and get
and
Victor Osimhen. Please don't go for a an unprovoking striker. Because how much is for me? I do not think that it is the transfer fee that is making Chelsea to delay the
no, it's not the
transfer
transfer
of
fee.
Osimhen. It's not the transfer fee.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. Yes, this one that this is the law is just a suggestion because as Mr. Carlos Kuta suggested, but I'm not thinking it is even the transfer fee that is delaying Osimhen deal.
It's not.
Now,
It's
from
not.
what we heard, it is his wages. It is his weekly wages that is part of what is making his deal to be somehow cumbersome. Like as we've heard, the board are trying to cut the weekly wages. They are trying to streamline it. And you can see most of those guys they are allowing to go. Most of them, especially Sterling and Chiwe, they were high earner. They were earning high. And if those two guys will be able to leave, that's why I'm looking at it. That at least they should be able to contain Osimhen and James. That would be only two people that will be collecting above 200 now. If they can get Osimhen. And I know Osimhen will not want to collect anything less than 200 though, because I think he's already on
No,
250 currently.
he, ha-
If
he
I'm
has he has told them that he cannot collect anything less than 250.
ahead. So I
So
think if Sterling can be allowed to go, at least the burden on the high ranking earner it will reduce and Chiwe. because Chilwell is also collecting like I think 250 or thereabout, maybe 200, if I'm not and as a team, I think we can be able to contain James and Osimhen in that line now, and I don't think any other team member will get mad at that because Osimhen
No,
is a big fish. Let's not doubt
let,
about it. It's a high profile striker.
let me allow Mr. Shegun to talk before I talk. Mr.
Okay,
Shegun.
sir.
Okay, good
Thank you,
evening.
Mr. Adeyemi. Thank
Thank
you,
you, Mr.
Mr. Adeyemi.
Adeyemi. You have spoken very well. So me, I always look at the trajectory of a story. As in, what is the possibility that Osimhen will come? If you ask me, I'll tell you it's not possible.
It's not coming. You have been saying it
It's not,
for a month now.
it's not coming. It's not coming. Osimhen is not coming. It's not. It doesn't look realistic. I know they will sign a striker. I know they will sign a striker. And the striker they will sign, you'll be surprised. It will just be one deal that they didn't let anybody know. It could be something very similar to that of Neto. You know, nobody predicted Neto. Neto
Yeah.
just one Friday. That Friday, everything just went blah, 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 blah. And before you know it,
No journalist even saw it
no,
coming.
no journalist saw it coming. So, and I am suspecting two players. I'm suspecting Guy Kores, the guy in Sporting Lisbon. I'm
Yeah.
suspecting that guy, and I'm suspecting Ivan Tony. One of them will come. Osime, you know what they are doing, what Chelsea body, what they are trying to do. They
And
are trying to look
we
at
may also factor in the question that caller asked on YouTube. Factor
okay,
in the question of caller as well.
is Osime a profile fit? Yeah, you know the coach kept saying that he wants a player that can do two things. He kept on saying that thing. And if you look at most players that are in the team presently, apart from the goalkeeper and some of the central defenders, almost all of them can do two things. They have the versatility is there. If you look at the Vega can play in the midfield, he can play the left back,
Yeah.
he can even play the right back, he can play the
He,
central back.
he's an
Yeah,
utility player. Yeah.
yes. Most of our attackers in Kuku, Jao Felix, Palmer, Jackson, almost all of them can interchange. They can do one of those things. So Osime is standing nice. And the only team in the top six that I can say is using that kind of system now is Man City. And it is productive for them because they have too many creative players. They create towards that central role. So it's working for them. And I think they are enjoying that system because of the creativity in their team. So I don't want to be hallucinating on Osime so that it won't be at the end of the day people will be disappointed. I know some people that already they put their mind too much on the fact that Osimhen. In fact, I know one brother. I say you go and meet him in Stamford Bridge. You know him in Lagos. You know stuff like that. I said, you look at the trajectory. Do you think this Chelsea? You know, if Chelsea really want to buy Osimhen, it will be almost the same way Gallagher and Jao Felix. You understand? We need Osimhen. They need Lukaku. We have Lukaku. They have Osimhen. We need Jao Felix. They need Gallagher. You know how those deal. You know when Inter, I mean Napoli wanted it to be like that too, but Chelsea told Napoli that you see what
It's a
separate thing,
separate deal.
separate thing. Later we talk about Osimhen. If you want to buy Lukaku, come and negotiate Lukaku. If it is your, that to tell you that the probability that is coming is very slim. It's not that the Chelsea are not like interested in bringing him. It's the Chelsea fans that are interested. You know, there is a difference between the Chelsea board and the Chelsea fan. 80% of Chelsea fans want to see me to come. I know the way Mikel is marketing him. Mikel Obi has been shouting. It's because every anger that you see Mikel Obi is showing on the media is because of Osime, basically. Buy me. He just saying buy quality player. Okay, they are buying quality player now. At least Neto has the Premier League experience, and they bring the Jao Felix. Are those not quality player? Jao Felix is a very top player, sir. Very very top player. He's a very if not for the fact that they are loaning him around, he's a very good player. He's a very very good player. He has very good statistics. Somebody that scored over 80 goals at the age 24. Even Palmer has not gotten to that stage. Palmer has not gotten. Nkuku has not. I don't think Nkuku has gotten up to 80. Nkuku is still in his career 50 something or 60. and Palmer and what's his name? Jao Felix at 23, 24, and already got 88 goals or so. So he's a top player. So we have some top player. So I'm thinking and I'm suspecting a striker will definitely come. If you look at if you hear what the coach is saying, you will see that they kept number 9 shirt. That
Yeah.
means somebody is coming. With keeping that number 9 shirt, I believe somebody's coming, but it might not be Osimhen. We know in the next 10 days, transfer window will close in the next 7 days. By next week, is it Wednesday or so, 1st of September, transfer window will close. Then, after the transfer window close, all the speculation will go. But for me, at the end of the transfer window, I don't see Osimhen being our player.
Osimhen, 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 Osimhen.
Victor Osimhen, Chelsea is your, the fans are waiting. Make a drop on the line. Shady, you know we are the pride of London. Shady, you know we are the European champions. Victor Osimhen, Chelsea, they wait for you. Victor Osimhen, Chelsea legends on the line. If money na problem, he come on do a share. Osimhen, Chelsea, they wait. Osimhen, we dey wait for you. Osimhen, answer the call.
Yeah. Our modern day Michael Kiri. Kola, what do you mean? Now, thank you, Mr. Shegun. Of course, I know that you do not support the idea of Osimhen coming, for personal reasons and for the reason that you have said publicly. And you know where I stand. I'm for Osimhen, and I want Osimhen to come. Kola, Osimhen is to respond to your question. I strongly believe that Osimhen is provide fit to come. He has what it takes to come. A lot of things have been said about Osimhen. They are using his personality trait, his behavioral trait to kick against his profile. But honestly, I'm not caught out for that. Why? Because all these players, they have shenanigan behaviors, all of them. Are you going to talk about Ronaldo? Does Ronaldo doesn't have his own what? Own shenanigan?
Even DJ Drogba.
That's where I'm coming to that. All of them.
Mikel
All of
Obi,
them. And
all
do
of
you know
them.
why they all have these shenanigan behaviors? Because of money. Because of money. Money can make you to misbehave.
They have money. They are rich.
Yes.
You are right, sir. You are right. Money can make someone to give.
He can make you to misbehave. The only person that some of them who do not have the kind of fame that Messi and Ronaldo enjoy, the only person that they fear is their coach, because they want to be used. They don't want to be benched. So that's why they listen to their coach. All these big boys,
Some of them say can still disrespect their coach. What of Osimhen drag his coach?
No, because he has gotten to some level. That's what I'm saying.
Doctor, sorry, sir. Doctor, sorry, sir.
Yeah,
You can see that I have never said anything about his attitude. You know, if you listen to me since when we have been discussing, me, I've been talking about probability. If Osimhen can come, yeah, let him come. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the probability of that deal. I
I
think
am
in
coming
the
to
guy.
that. I'm coming to that deal, Mr. Chegun.
Okay,
I am
okay, sir. Okay.
because there what the business side of football is dirty,
Hmm,
and that's why you see our owners they also play dirty.
hmm,
Now they have refused to talk, and I want to say it. They have refused to talk now because a lot of things are happening behind the scene.
hmm,
All the parties involved, it's just that I will not mention names. All the parties involved now, they want to. You could see how the deal of Lukaku, how it smoothly what went on and what it was sealed today. So a lot of things are happening behind the scene that involve Napoli and Chelsea, which Osimhen and his agent may not be privy to. That's one. That's one. That's one permutation. And it's part of the business of football. The second one is Osimhen and his agent. What the permutation they will be having now because the September one, the transfer window will close. And if the transfer window closes, Osimhen does not have any good alternative. To tell
he
you the
will stay
truth,
in Napoli. He will stay in Napoli.
he will stay in Napoli. And
Hmm.
if he stays in Napoli, you know who Conte is. You know when he says when Conte says something, he backs it up. He loves Lukaku, and that is it. That means Osimhen will be a supporting striker. Will be
Osimhen cannot even stay
Osimhen,
in Napoli because he has removed them from his
and
bio.
this is we are talking about possibility.
Mm.
Possibility because I'm going somewhere. That
Okay, sir.
if he decides to stay in Napoli, he will be number two to Lukaku. That's
Hmm.
because Lukaku will be the main striker for Conte. Will be the main striker for Conte, and all the caliber of Osimhen, who is currently the African Football of the Year, now playing as a substitute for Lukaku. I doubt it. I doubt it that Osimhen will now stay in Napoli. So that's why I told you earlier that there may be some permutation that Napoli and Chelsea are trying to work on behind the scene, which Osimhen and his agent may not be privy to.
They want to boss his human and his agent too. They want to boss them to corner. That
He cannot. That's the dirty. It's part of the dirtiness of football. I'm telling you,
that's
that is part of the dirtiness of football. You will see. So, and thirdly, our owners are one of the smartest owner in the football business now. Whether you like it or not,
yeah.
they
You
don't
can say
talk.
that again, doctor.
They don't talk.
You can say that again.
They don't talk. They of course they get the heat from the fans. But what they would do is what they would do. What they would do is what they would do. So it won't surprise me if Osimhen at the end of the day, you know, okay, says, oh, okay, I'm going to drop the pay from 250 to 200. And I'm going to agree with the wage structure. We are going to concede. There will be a concession. In business, there is a concession. In politics, there is a concession. There is a concession that you concede. The only problem that Osimhen is having now, I'm sorry to say it, is his agent. and it's because of the what percentage that he will get. Osimhen also what is feeling the heat from Drogba, from Mikel, from all those what former Chelsea legends. But I know what the agent will be saying. Wait, the transfer window is not yet closed. Maybe Chelsea will do this. So both all the parties involved are what buying time. And should in case the agent and the Osimhen himself want to also play Chelsea, Chelsea have another what authority, which Mr. Segun has said. Mr. Segun, are you following me?
I'm with you, sir.
You are
I'm
not
with you,
with me.
sir.
What did I say last?
You said the alternative that I also suggested as possibility of alternative.
Yeah, okay, good. You are following me.
I'm
So
following you
so
now.
it is they will play dirty. All the parties involved will play dirty. So it won't be surprising to me if Osimhen eventually comes on the what on the day that the
That's
window is what closing, the last day. We just say yes. And because everything they need to do now, Napoli team, Chelsea team, they have met on number of occasions. So what they need to get now is for Osimhen to say, okay, I am going to agree with the wage structure. I'm going to lower my what my wages my wages to this extent. Okay, I'm going to also what agree with the wage structure of because the wage structure of Chelsea, that
Doctor,
man
doctor, I don't think he will come. Honestly,
is
I do,
I
there are
know
so many
and I
there,
respect your
there,
opinion,
there
but
are so many. No, it's not about opinion.
when he comes,
That
yo,
it's not about opinion. It's about Chevrolet. You know, I also follow the news a
oh,
lot.
yeah.
I read news, and it is just similar. There is a player like that we are trying to
Bola
buy
said,
some time ago.
Osimhen dey fear more our more midfield.
Osimhen is not serious. If Osimhen comes to Chelsea, they will supply him. But to be very honest,
Ah!
Chelsea don't supply striker. The striker will also for himself. That's what I know. For long, it has been like that. If you see one chance, just score it. You may not see another one again. If you see one chance, just make sure that you score the one that you see, because the second one may not come back.
He
That is
will
just
come.
it. So
My
For
God
me,
is speaking to us for tonight.
I have the belief that Osimhen will come. I have looked. It's not, and this is not even what a kind of religious faith. Oh.
champion is saying hi
I'm
to
not
you, sir.
bringing. I'm champion. Oh, sorry, your mommy. Oh, then
Àmì o, àmì
yeah.
Jésù, ẹ ṣé sà.
It's not about even all the
Our
religious
future,
faith.
our future striker.
Àbí o.
So I look at the way, I just observe the way our owners are putting.
Doctor, let me say two sentences.
Well, I know
If,
it will not be
if
two sentences, but
no, 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 no. If
I know
Osimhen, let me be honest with you. If Osimhen, I want to
one
talk,
sentence,
I want to talk. Okay, sir.
two
Wait a
sentence.
minute.
I know
Wait
now.
a minute. Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute, sir. I want to talk in football perspective now, not about the possibility of Osimhen coming. You know, the only thing, one thing that I can say Osimhen should come to Chelsea for. One thing, just only one thing. It's not about we are not scoring goal. You want Osimhen to come and score. He might come and will not hit even up to 10 goals in a season. It's possible. But there is one thing that I may like Osimhen to come and do. Just to come and ginger our dressing room. Our boys are not moral. They are not moralized. They are not, they are not motivated. You understand? We need somebody that will come and talk, that the camera person that will be doing like this thing, this Vega, the way Vega is doing. And Vega try it sometime. He will do like this. After some minutes, he will forget to do it. We need our players are too they are too
They are
calm.
too cool.
They
They
are
are
too
too cool.
complacent.
Yeah, like something like that. If you want to play Arsenal now, some of them will be like, is it not Arsenal that they beat us last season now? Let's go and try. You know, it there won't be. You know, when we wanted to play Champions League final, Mikel Obi talk. He said we are going to win in Munich, and we won.
Yes.
Those are the kind of mentality we need. People like that. That's what I know. Osimhen. If Osimhen can come, that he can. I know he can. You know, in Nations Cup, Lookman will score. People will be shouting Osimhen.
Osimhen.
Lookman, no. Ademola Lookman scored. And people are shouting, oh, Osimhen. You know, somebody like that. It's not like it's dramatic. Somebody that will be dramatic, that will be causing drama up and down, maybe. But for the football sense, I don't.
Ah ah. Talatuni Tal.
Àwọn eléyìí ò gba Champions League rí now.
Ah,
Forget that
Doctor
one.
kí lè gbé
Past
wò
glory.
lálẹ́.
Forget past glory.
Are you sure
Forget
you
past
can cope?
glory. Forget past
Are
glory.
you sure you can cope? Are you sure you can cope in this level?
That one is past glory. What about now? What about
wọ́n
now?
tún
Where are
lórí
you now?
wọ́n tún lórí láyà wọ́n tún wọ
You're
aṣọ
in
tí ò
the
ṣe
mud.
wọ̀ lọ
You're in the
interview
mud
wa.
now.
Aṣọ yìí ò ṣe wọ̀ lọ sí interview.
Anyway, Doctor, as I'm saying, Nicola Jackson is underrated. He's very, very underrated in
You
Chelsea.
don't even recognize
And
Champions League anymore because there's a new format. There's a new format in Champions League at the moment. You don't even recognize it. Chelsea don't even
uh,
recognize the new format of the Champions League at the moment.
I
uh,
deliberately opened the door
I
for
greet
it.
you all.
okay,
But we want
good
to go
evening,
and play
sir.
FIFA
How are
World
you?
Cup. Say you understand.
How are you?
We want to go
Ah,
and play FIFA
I'm fine.
are
How are
you
you?
are you enjoying Albert and which one did we give you?
Jorginho.
Albert and Giorgio.
Jorginho.
But
I can
you will agree with me that Harvard has proved out as wrong. He's
no
doing
Albert.
the job for us
You
now.
people will swear for him soon. Don't worry. You will see swear for him. The Albert, the real Albert,
No,
is
no, no,
just
no.
believing. He's deceiving you guys.
Harvard,
He's deceiving you guys. When it
no,
is
no, I
time
don't think
for
so.
swearing.
I don't think so.
Uh, okay.
Harvard is blending in. Ateta is using him well.
Okay.
I want to tell you, Mr.
I greet you, sir, Mr. Gbenga. Thank you for inviting me in.
You are welcome. You're always welcome. We are rivals, but we
Thank
don't
you
hate
very
you
much.
as a person. We don't hate you as a
Exactly,
person.
exactly.
But we are rivals.
You
So
know,
when I say
there are some. There's a content creator in the UK,
okay,
Kefri Louis G. So
okay,
he always uses your soundtrack in
okay.
some of his live streams, and that was where I got your channel name from.
Wow.
Wow,
Thank
nice.
you,
Yes,
my
yes,
brother.
yes,
Thank you,
yes.
my brother. Thank you, my brother.
Doctor, you need to
Yeah,
sue the
thank
person.
you.
Why is he using your voice?
Now everybody is
He's,
using
al- he's,
this.
he's no, he's a Chelsea fan. You know, it's not a bad thing. I think
It's not a
he
bad
likes
thing.
the
It's not a
soundtrack,
bad.
and that's why.
Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Let me tell
yeah.
you. To just corroborate what Mr. ETF said, one of the leaders of Chelsea fan base in Arabian countries contacted me last week
Okay.
on Twitter. He just sent because I don't usually respond to messages like that. Some people, random people, will just message me. So I don't even look at the messages. But yes, but last week, the same person sent me a message on my Instagram, and because you can't send me message on Facebook, so send me, and I look at it the way I could say that this is an official message. He told me that honestly, I may not know that they use my songs for all their programs that because they are coordinated there in Arabian countries. He said, I just that
Yeah.
immediately saw my Twitter handle from a friend. He said, I must get in because they don't have direct access to me. Even they don't know. He said, I don't know your handle, but your songs are what we listen
Yeah.
to there. So, and that's why also
Yes. Yes. Your
there are a lot
songs have traveled really far.
there are a lot of YouTubers that also use my song. So I don't have problem with in as much as they are using it.
I'm in South Africa. I'm in South Africa
Wow,
right now.
wow. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And I know that you're a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Which Chelsea fan? With the I
wọ́n fẹ́
just
wá kàn wá jẹ bí ni.
I put you immediately when I saw
I'm not a
you,
Chelsea fan. I'm an Arsenal fan. As a matter of fact, Chelsea
could
is
see
the
it
club
from
I
your
hate
chest.
most.
I know.
But you like Dr. Benga Folayan, abi? Dr.
I like
Benga
his
is a
songs.
very
He
long.
sings well.
Dr.
Because
Benga,
He sings well.
he will sing song for Arsenal too. Don't worry.
maybe you will like this song. Let me use this
Please,
on
I need a song for Arsenal. I need a
you
song
will
for
like
Arsenal, please.
you will like this song.
Go and meet your management, sir, so that they can sing for you.
Don't have the capacity.
You are being selfish. You are being selfish.
This song is okay.
Arsenal Jabo, Arsenal fans, they don't decry. It don't happen. What I don't pass, Gary. We want you. Chelsea club. It's not your net. They're not it. You see that they want
Thank you.
it don't happen.
I understand you, Robert.
Arsenal Jabo, Arsenal fans.
They don't decide. I don't pursue and go. I don't pursue. I don't pursue and go. You don't
Inú mi
remove
dùn pé
himself.
mo tún lọ gbé saxophone. Orin yẹn ló dáa jù ní gbogbo orin tó ti ṣe. Orin yẹn dùn púpọ̀. Ẹ gbé sí
Orin tí mo
níkà play
kọ́kọ́
lálẹ́.
gbọ́ lórí dọ́pọ̀ nìyẹn tí mo fi fọ́lò wọn. Orin yẹn
Kàìsẹ́dò ló gbọ̀.
fọ́lò
Orin
yìí.
Kàìsẹ́dò ṣe wá mọ sórí nípa Kàìsẹ́dò yẹn.
So we don't have the capacity.
Ṣe rí Kàìsẹ́dò yẹn ayé mi o, mo máa hate bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn o. Mi ò láì bọ̀bọ̀ ìgbà tí mo wá gbọ́ orin yẹn. Mo ní wọ́n lọ tó ti lọ sí orin fún bọ̀bọ̀. Mo kàn lórin yẹn ní Twitter, mo ní wọ́n lọ tálẹ́ni tó tún wà lọ sí orin báyìí nìyí. Orin yẹn wá wọnú ara mi. Orin yẹn bí dókítà ṣe ta Kàìsẹ́dò fún mi nìyẹn, mo bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí láìkè. Mo bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ torí pé èmi ò láì ṣe rí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ní fọ́nrán ta nígbà yẹn èmi nìkan ni mo ní bọ̀bọ̀ yóò ti dé Europe náà ọ̀bọ̀ tó ṣe ìmúdé láti Ecuador sí England kí ló ń gbá ibo náà ti eléyìí tí ò jẹ́ góò márùn-ún in his career ẹ wá fẹ́ lọ gbé àdúgbò ẹ mọ̀ I was totally against Kàìsẹ́dò in fact mo against ẹ̀ débi pé a máa ń jà gan nígbà yẹn but mo ṣe wá gbọ́ orin yẹn tí doctor mo ti sọ Yorùbá jù when I now heard the song that doctors composed for Kaisedo that time. When I heard the song, oh my God, I was just like, somebody has come.
Mr. Jẹ́gbẹ́ nídìí àti sọ tó bá jẹ́ group tẹ add mi sí yẹn ni wọ́n lè gé orí èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Group yẹn ò dáa ẹ̀ tí ríran ẹ̀yẹ jẹ́ kí league bẹ̀rẹ̀ properly. Ẹlòmíì, some people will send voice note 18 minutes voice note. They will be swearing for coach. Pochettino, it no go better for you.
Dókítà ṣe máa ń fọtọ́ ń fojú bọ̀bọ̀ máa gbé yẹn rí pé ó miss chance in group yẹn.
Mama, then go drag am. I know.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
Now some pursue am go.
So honestly speaking, but doctor, to be very honest about Osimhen, it's not the same feeling I'm having with
I want
champion, of course. The same feeling. Okay, let him talk.
Talk on Osimhen. Mr. Jagun was saying that he doesn't feel like he's coming to Chelsea. So what is your take?
Let's use African mentality. Let's use it to judge it.
All right.
I have said it here and I will repeat it. I think is between me and Mr. Emmanuel. Yes, that we are talking about it. That Africa player hardly you will see them reduce their wages. Africa hardly you will see them reduce their wages. If Osimhen is not Africa, I swear, 2 weeks ago he will have been in Chelsea. He will have accepted in reduction of his wages. But Africa, we don't joke with money. That is number one problem that is affecting Osimhen. And one thing about Osimhen is that Osimhen is a kind of player that, let me just say, is full of anger.
Okay.
Osimhen have that issue of anger stuff. And since you have decided about it, okay, sir, look about that more wages very well. After tax, I think that money will still remain 250 after removing of tax.
Yeah. No,
And
it will
if
remain like because taxes in the UK are something else. Mr. Shegun can talk more on taxes in the UK. How will
okay,
taxes in the UK for those players? Because
I think I think for footballer,
50-50.
it depends on it depends on how much you are collecting. For footballer, it's much for them. For
Yeah.
footballer, it's much.
okay, and if it is Abramovich that is still our owner, Osimhen will have been in Chelsea because he's the one that paid tax for their player during his own era.
Yeah.
But for now, for Osimhen to now reduce that money, Africa, we don't joke with money.
Yeah,
We
he
didn't
will be
joke with
thinking. He
money.
will be
So
thinking that he doesn't
he will be
pay
thinking a lot of things.
heavy taxes in Italy. So now moving to the UK, we will think that okay, even the 250 that he's saying that he will collect will be what slashed into two. That's where the problem lies.
That is it. So that I think that is the main reason why Mr. Shegun is saying that he doesn't see Osimhen coming to Chelsea. But one thing I know is that at least now, Mr. Shegun have said these things. I think maybe a week ago that the way Osimhen needs Chelsea doesn't need him to that extent. Because
You're right.
Chelsea is the only team that remains
Osimhen need Chelsea to revive his
to
career.
lift back. To live that career, because Chelsea is the only team that can help Osimhen career right now. This guy is not taking. If Osimhen doesn't leave Napoli and doesn't come to Chelsea,
and
PSG are saying no. PSG doesn't want to talk now.
And he doesn't
Look
want
at
he
this
doesn't
night.
want to go to Middle East. He doesn't want to go to Middle East now. He doesn't
And
want to go to Saudi Arabia.
the only place that can accommodate Osimhen right now is Saudi. If Osimhen doesn't come to Chelsea,
he doesn't want to go to Saudi.
and he doesn't want to go to Saudi.
He doesn't want to go to
Then
Saudi.
if you want to go to Saudi, see, I will just employ Chelsea management. They should be patient. All this, I don't want to reduce my. I don't want to
why I
reduce
said
my
that
wages.
Chelsea also is playing game with the
I don't want to reduce my wages. I don't want to reduce my this and that. When it's remain 2 minutes, orí ẹ̀ máa pé, orí agent ẹ̀ náà máa pé, because tí Osimhen ò bá rí good contract, the agent will even lose his work. So orí àwọn méjèèjì máa pé okay, no problem. Let's just go to Chelsea. Let's manage it like that. But another stop agree on loan. I don't think we agree on loan.
It doesn't. Chelsea, the last meeting they had, Chelsea representatives said that okay, they are going to prefer for him to come on loan, and it's gonna even be on dry loan, no commitment, no commitment. So,
and that is what Osimhen is running for. Imagine I play in a team. If I didn't prove myself to that normal standard, that they will not sign me. So it's better let me go on a permanent deal. To buy 3 years, he must sign for one. I will know that out of that 3 years, I will use 2 years. But to buy loan, but he perform that, I'm still going another wahala for my life.
Yeah.
So that is two issues that Chelsea will be facing. But I know in that minute, anything can happen. But it's still 50-50. 50-50 now.
All right. Let me use this time to actually appreciate Mr. Eugene. Eugene Talks Football, who actually joined us a few minutes ago and also left in a shaky way. He left our conversation room unnoticed. I was wondering what made you to live like that. We were just
How I
playing
wish,
music.
how I wish Mr. Sunday,
The- the-
that your friend that Sonepa is available tonight.
is not available to don't mind. No, he also he runs for from he runs away from banter. If he knows that okay, we have time. He usually comes whenever we are in a hot debate. He won't come when we are relaxing like this because you know I'm going to have time to unleash terror on him. I'm going to use songs, but he will come when we are what arguing among ourselves. That's when he will come. So, Mr. Eugene, actually, to be candid, I appreciate you coming to join us in the conversation, and I appreciate even the view conversation you had with us. And of course, banter is part of football, and we are not afraid, even if you have brought banter for us. We are, in fact, if you have waited a bit, you will still see another person, another one of the panelists who grabbed his own saxophone and wanted to play for you, but you had already left.
Abi na,
It was
it will
not
be
only
another birthday, it will be another birthday surprise.
so it was not only the song. You know, we are fully loaded. We are fully loaded. So
We
I
are
appreciate you.
Chelsea fans are very talented now.
Yeah. So I appreciate you, and I'm going to follow you. But the mere fact that we are rivals does not mean that the brotherliness is still sacrosanct to us. Thank you so much.
They are our younger ones now. We need to encourage them.
Uh, Thank you so
Omo, I
much
know,
for being
you
part of the program. So you
Mhm.
know we cannot throw you away. You are still we lead and you follow. We lead and you guys you follow. Now
Yeah,
we
even
run
with
things
Shozilo.
in London. Now we they run things in London, and we are the pride of London. You know that. You know that.
We are.
You know that.
We
If you
are.
don't know, I beg. Let's forget it. Let's forget it. Let's forget it. All right. Uh, I will be frequent on your subsequent stream. Thank you so much. No worries, no worries, bro. I'm going to follow you on YouTube when I finish. Yeah. Thank you so much. Regarding Osimen's, okay, Mr. Kende is talking. Regarding Osimen's wages, I think he caused this mess for himself because he and his agent put on. Oh, we have been saying this. Thank you, Mr. Kende, for bringing this into the fore. Almost all the panelists have talked about this. We have been saying this for almost 2 months that Osimhen was the one that caused this problem by himself. It was Osimhen because um, he knew what he was signing. You know, by the time he appended his signature on that contract. So and meanwhile, agent will be agent. They want to collect money. They want to make money. Football is business to them. And to oh, thank you. I've just subscribed to your channel. I will do that. I will do that. I also it's Mr. Eugene. Thank you, Mr. Eugene. Guys, Mr. Eugene may be an Arsenal fan, no, but he's a good human being. He's a
Yeah,
good
I've
human.
seen that. He has a very good that.
Honestly, he's a good human being. Please follow him on YouTube.
I
Please,
will follow him,
please. Thank you,
Mr.
thank you.
Oji. I will do that
Uh,
now.
so, we were talking about okay, like what I was saying that virtually all the panelists on this live broadcast, they have said a lot of things about Osime appending his signature on that contract. So it's not anybody's fault. It's his fault because he allowed his agent, you know, to do things for him. Sometimes you've got to stand your ground. This is what I want. Football, I know football has become a tool of money now. It's a tool of business now, purely business. However, me, I still believe as a Yoruba that Omoluabi is still part of what football business. And Omoluabi ethos is still part of football business. Sometimes you don't look at the money you are going to make, even as an African. an African that Chelsea is now begging for you to come. You know what it takes for you to break the ranks in the UK, in the English Premier League. We have a panelist who lives in the UK, who even goes to the pitch to watch the match. There was a day Mr. Shegun was reeling out, you know, how English fans, how they could behave sometimes. And now, if those English fans are now shouting your name to come, Omoluabi Eto should tell you that you have to accord them that respect. Because if you accord them that respect, the money you are looking for, you are going to get it. Because part of the structure of Chelsea is that if you play very well, they will even double the money.
Even Yoruba will normally say that téèyàn bá ń wówó lọ tó pàdé yìí lọ́nà ó yẹ kó padà sílé.
Yes, now it's part of Omoluabi ethos, and that was what I said.
80% of Chelsea fans want to see me. 85 to 90.
Are you seeing now?
Everybody wants to. If Osimhen joins today, that is an additional of about 10 million Facebook or social media followers.
And do you know what that means? Do you know what that means for him?
Immediately. If he joins today, immediately they start following him. YouTube everywhere. His name will come up. People will start, Osimhen. Osimhen, Nigeria, even Nigeria. What am I wearing? Is it not Super Eagle? Yes, now it's Nigeria. Everything.
Nigeria alone.
I know that I don't want him to come.
Nigeria alone is about 200 million. So Osimhen is not coming to Chelsea like Noni Mudryk. It's not coming to Chelsea like what? Kani Chukwuemeka. So he's coming to Chelsea as Victor Osimhen, the reigning African footballer of the year. That one,
Doctor, what's PSG saying? What's PSG saying about him? I hope they are not seeing the deal.
They are not saying anything.
They are not saying anything.
PSG cannot say anything because if you watch their match tonight, this guy, is he Naves? That guy has provided like 5 assists or 6 assists in 2 games, and they are scoring a good goal. So PSG doesn't even think about buying.
Before I off the TV, they scored 3 goals.
Yeah. So PSG doesn't even think about having striker, even though their main striker has got injured their first match. But they even think about having any striker because they have some players that can play as first 9 for them.
It's Ademola Lookman that they want to buy. Ademola Lookman.
So Lookman said yes to them.
Lookman said yes.
They need wingers now. Mbappe has left. So they need some wingers to balance things up for them. And Lookman is
it's not striker. They are not hunting for striker. It's wingers they are hunting for.
So I feel that I will also go back to what Mr. Shegun said. Osimhen needs Chelsea more than Chelsea need him.
Yeah, he needs us. He needs us. He really needs to be humbled. That's
the word. Omoluabi comes.
If they ask you for loan, just like the doctor said that he can concede, like you can concession you can just reach a concession can come on loan, but with obligation to buy.
These are my times. I'm going to say yes to this, but these are my times also. So you will just concede.
I know Chelsea don't want to give him a long-term contract.
Yes.
Chelsea will never give him 5 years. Doctor, that will never happen. If you are buying Osimhen today, the highest they will give him is 3 years.
It's 3 years. That's 3 years with 1 year add-on. With one year add-on. That's it.
It won't be like all these boys that they are giving 7 years, 5 years.
Well, because they are young, those boys are young now.
Those boys are young. Then they will be looking at, but because presently now we don't have any long-term contract for striker. We are settled with our wingers.
Yeah,
Our wingers are settled, the midfields are settled, the defense are well settled. But the striking role, the David Washington, they are selling
he's
him.
going. He's
So
going.
definitely that means that he's not fit for what they want. You understand? So and Jackson is just one leg in, one leg out. It's not like they have not seen what they want in Jackson. Jackson is just a mediocre. It's a mediocre. It's just fine. It's not a fantastic striker. Like they will say they have a striker like okay, because our target is we are fighting to compete with Man City. And I believe in if you look at our owners' mind, within their mind, what they are looking at, even when they were advertising the role of coach, they even publicized that one of the characteristics of the prospect, they say somebody that can compete with Man City coach and Arsenal coach is there. I was surprised when I saw it from the site that time. It was there. So they are looking for a striker that will be like Haaland. They are looking for a striker that will be able to score at least 20 goals in a season. 20 Premier League goals in a season. I don't think Jackson can do that. I don't really think Jackson can do that.
Well,
Osimhen is
we
Mr.
showing.
can't say
Tegun,
that. We can't say that about Jackson. We never.
Doctor, please,
We
I
never.
think I will need to leave two of you now.
No worries. No worries. No worries.
All right.
Yeah.
But I think this stop, madam.
Yeah,
Èmi
táwa tẹ̀ tí
gan
ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ní lọ́nú yàrá sí tìrúmù máa ń jókòó sí.
Okay.
èmi gan ọmọ yín gan ti fẹ́ sùn mo kàn sáà lagídí fún lọ́wọ́ ni ọmọ
we
yín ti
are
fẹ́ sùn.
we are actually rounding up. I'm looking at maybe in the next 2 minutes or 3 minutes we wrap up. We're supposed to have
All right.
finished when the 3 hours when we eat 3 hours. We're supposed to
All
have
right.
finished then, but that was when Mr. Eugene came on board, and that was what ginger us, and we're just. But it's cool tonight. Honestly, we've spent more than 3 hours on very unusual because we used
three
to
hours
finish. Yeah,
3 hours
yeah,
15 minutes.
yeah. So
Champion wait for me champion.
champion, má bínú jọ, má bínú, má bínú. Àwa dádì ẹ̀ náà ni àwa tá a tó ṣe é bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni. I know it's your bedtime.
ìgbà wo lẹ máa wá sí England lẹ máa wá sí báyà London káti ẹ̀ ó sí.
I am trying to uh, see if I can get like long leave because
Okay.
it will not be UK alone. It's been long. I've been to both since I've left the
Okay.
UK and the Netherlands since 2012. I've never gone back.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
and
Wow.
I've yes, and I've said, and this I used three years in Europe, and why? But I will come. I have gone
Wow.
to. I've at least I've gone to renew my passport now, so I'll be able to.
Okay.
Yeah, when I clock 40, I
Wow.
said I will not be traveling again. So that's why I
Wow.
have not traveled since those years. So,
Wow.
but I think it's good. Me and my wife, we are going to travel now because medically, I cannot just travel anyhow like before.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
yeah. So, but I at least I have been given a green light. So,
That's a good one.
yeah, I've been given green light. So, what I will now do is that maybe it will be me and my wife.
Èmi máa ń
Uh,
travel mo máa ń travel gan. I
no,
travel.
I did that when I was 40. In my 40s,
Me, I'll
did
be 40 in 2 years time. Less than 2 years, I'll be 40. I'll be
I
39. My next birthday is 39.
wow. I
Yeah.
did that when I was like that. But
I'll be
when,
in Toronto next month.
ah, ah, ah.
I'm going to so mo ra ticket lálẹ́ àbí. Yeah. I just got my ticket.
Uh,
I'll be in Toronto.
so Mr. Goodmind wants to join, and we are about to close. But I will
Let
just
him
give you
join. Let him join. Let him join. I will. If he joins, I will just mute my mic and see if I can quickly feed your boy and see
okay.
if he wants to. Just
So
1 minute. I'll be back
because
shortly. I'll be
sometimes
back shortly.
before, all right,
Okay. But
before,
I'm hearing you. I'm just.
okay, no worries, no worries. Mr. Kende Jr. Ariyibi, thank you so much for waiting till this time. Oh, thank you so much. and you are so responsive in the comment section, even though I know it's late. Thank you, Mr. Kende Jr. Ariyibi, Ejire ara ìṣọ̀kan ọmọ Ẹdúnjọbí, Ejire wọlé alákìsà, ó sọlé alákìsà dílé aláṣọ, Mbábéjì rẹ̀ inú mi ò bá dùn. Ah, epo ń bẹ ẹ̀wà ń bẹ ẹ̀ o, epo ń bẹ ẹ̀wà ń bẹ o, àyà mi ò já. Òye, àyà mi ò já láti bíbèjì o. Epo ń bẹ, ẹ̀wà ń bẹ o. Ta ló máa bíbèjì kó ṣẹ̀wá fún? Péréré, tìgìdì, gìdìdì, tìgìdì. So I love twins so much. I love twins so much. And when I see that name, Kende, or when I see Taye Lulu, you see me, you see another side of me. So I actually, during our childbearing years, we thought that we will have twins. Unfortunately, we didn't have twins. Maybe our children will give us. And amen, amen. Amen. Thank you, Mr. Kende. I really appreciate that. Well, this is since I was waiting for Mr. Goodmind to come just for me to greet him. Maybe I should play song for some time, and I will come back.
We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, till we are top. We will never stop, till we are top. Relegation is not a potion, blue is the color, football is the game, winning is high. Relegation is not a potion, blue is the color, football is the game, winning is high. No matter what we defend, Chelsea is the name, we are the pride of London. No matter how we dey suffer, you know me say I go stop being alone. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, till we are top. We will never stop, till we are top.
Don't have the capacity.
I say it don't happen. As not jabo, as not fans, they don't dey cry. I say it don't happen. What I don't pass, Gary, we want you. You know they play. Just a club. It's not your net. You get nothing. You see them big mouths. It don't happen. As not jabo, as not fans, you don't dey cry.
OC man, 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 OC man.
Victor just is your the fans are waiting. We get up on the line. Shady, you know we are the pride of London. Shady, you know we are the European champions. Victor, see my Chelsea, they wait for you. Victor, see my Chelsea, legends on the line. If money na problem, we come on do a share. Oh, see man, Chelsea, they wait. Oh, see man, we dey wait for you. Oh, see man, answer the call.
OC man, 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 OC man.
Victor Osimhen, Chelsea is your the fans are waiting. We get up on the line. Shady, you know we are the pride of London. Shady, you know we are the European champions. Victor Osimhen, Chelsea, they wait for you. Victor Osimhen, Chelsea, legends on the line. If money na problem, we come on do a share. Osimhen, Chelsea, they wait. Osimhen, we dey wait for you. Osimhen, answer the call. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's time to shine. It's time to shine. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's time to shine. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's time to shine. Consistency. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's time to shine. Our strength is here with us. It's here with us. But we need to use it carefully. Our strength is here with us. It's here with us. It's time to shine. Our strength. No more inconsistency. No more inconsistency. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's right here with us. It's already here. Our strength is coming back. Sing it aloud. Strength they come, we go far. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back, yo. Together we will break the curse wall. Our strength back to back. Victory we want, you. It's coming back.
Yes, our strength is coming back. I want to especially thank those who are still online. want to thank those who have participated in this live program today. Unlike before, actually, we've used almost more 3 hours, 30 minutes today. And that will be the first time we are going to spend so much time like this. Mr. Bolaji, you are welcome. Good morning. Is it good morning in Nigeria now, or maybe it's still good evening? Yeah, yeah. So good evening. Um, we have talked a lot about different issues, from Noni Madueke to Osime to Lukaku. We have touched a lot of areas today, and we were about to go when I saw your message. So I just want to recognize you before I'll be taking my leave. Thank you for coming, and I want to say bye for now. To those people in the comment section, or that are those people that are still watching me, I want to thank you so much. I want to thank people who watch me on YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel. I want to thank people who are also watching me on my Facebook page. So thank you so much. God bless you, and I wish you a great weekend. God bless you. Don't forget, blue is the color, Chelsea is the name, football is the game. Goodbye for now. Goodbye. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now.
We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. Relegation is now a portion, blue is the color, football is the game, winning is high. Is high. Relegation is now a portion, blue is the color, football is the game, winning is high. Is high. No matter what we defend, Chelsea is the name, we are the pride of London. No matter how we dey suffer, you know me say I go stop being alone. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, top.